for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. Hold on, guys. Let me set the camera up. Get the camera going just a little bit closer than close. Sorry about that, guys. Just got to get the camera a little bit close. I like to have it close on my face. I got the little incense blowing. I got the little incense thing going on over here, y'all. Got the little incense going on. Let me see how my stream looking. If I'm looking a little blurry a little bit, it's the internet going out a little bit. Hold on, I'm trying to see what's up. What the fuck we at? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Make sure the internet shouldn't be. That's Bluetooth. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'm good. I should be good now. Let's give everybody a round of applause who is here right now. Let's see. Give everybody a round of applause. We're gonna have a damn good show today, man. You know, the old boy feeling good. You know, I burned a couple now before I came on. I burned a couple before I came on, man. Been kind of busy. You know what I mean? Hold on, maybe I still don't like the way this is. Let me see if I get this shit to go down a little bit. Hold on, guys. I had to bring it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Shit, I got to go to the gym when I leave here. I got a couple of people. I got like 4 clients I need to train. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Salute, man. God damn, what's good, man? The day Friday, man. Man, I heard, man, I'm mad at the motherfucker, dog. I mean, I found out, man, that man, the Chocolatito fight ain't happening tomorrow, man. Buddy, the dude Martinez, he missed weight. Ah, damn, dog. I heard. Hold on, let me see. Man, I heard Buddy miss weight twice. I didn't see the weigh-in, so I didn't see the weigh-in. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't see the weigh-in. Man, Buddy missed weight twice, man. Damn. Man, that's some bullshit. Man, that's some bullshit right there. Man, hold on, let me see something, man. Let me see something. I want to look at this. I want to look at this fight schedule. I got a fight schedule I want to look at right here. Got a fight schedule. Hey, yeah, but that fight canceled though, huh? Alex Soto, what you say, fam? You said, yeah, you wanted, man, come on, man. Bro, hey, Alex, I ain't bullshitting, dog. Dog, hold on. Let me pull it up. Yeah, man, god damn, dog. What Estrada, man, miss weight, man. Well, that's some bullshit, man. Bro, listen. Man, listen, bro. Like, I'm hearing there's no fight. Like, literally, no replacement, none of that shit. There's literally no fight. I'm not making this shit up. There's no fight. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this. Let me take it a step further, fam. Let me take it a step further. Let's do this. Yeah, I had to look it up myself, man, because my brother Sheldon hit me up. Hold on. Sheldon hit me up. People like, man, coach, man, you heard? I said, heard what? He said, man, what's the name? The fight ain't going down, man. I said, what you talking about? Man, and he told me, man, the Chocolatito fight, that fight got canceled. The fuck you mean it got canceled? And he told me why. I'm like, damn, you know what, man? Let me see, can I find it? Hold on, guys, hold on. Let the old boy see, can he find it? Let's go. Let me give everybody a shout out though. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Franklin Sherry. Shout out to F Society. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Salute to Devon Renee. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Salute to my main man Troy Graham. Shout out to AV Sounds. Shout out to George H. Shout out to Alex Corona. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Shout out to Two Matador. Shout out to CB3 Miguel Charco. Salute to the Queen Carmen Serene. Shout out to Juan Carrillo. Shout out to Arnold Moketsi. Shout out to Major Key Boxing, my brother down there in the Old Town, not too far from the old boy. Shout out to Jake Miller. Shout out to Will Sargents and Big Will in the building. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402, Malcolm Roach, Hair Hero Elite, Jay Rodriguez, Folobon, Philo 58, Ralph Reacts, my main man Ron Boy Fresh from DC. What's up, Slim? Shout out to Dantes. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Big Ron, Ronald Finkley, Charles N, my main man Chick. Shout out to Hector Garcia. Big Heck, boy. I talked to Leonard, boy. We got another fight for you coming up. I talked to Leonard. Al hit me on my people, and we setting up another fight date for you right now. You did good. You did good against against my main man, Chris Colbert. You know, they cherry pick you, but don't worry about it. I got another fight for the title set up for you. You know, I'm going to call you later on. Shout out to my brother Damian Bennett from B-More. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin, the Queen Lil Green ISP, my brother Charlo, Ahmed, Jaguar Atama, Knockdown 305, Thomas Jones, Jason Dockery, the Queen Fistiana Fights. Salute to the Queen Misfit, my brother Retro Boxing and Documentaries, my brother Blood Boxing, man. Looking forward to seeing my brother soon. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man, my main man from the ATL, Mark Nash, Rider of the Storm, Carl Hansen, Philly Fly, Adrian Big 30, the Queen Bless 365, Ace Sneed, Dr. Paul Evans, Mr. Pads. Salute to the Queen Arlette, my big sis, the Queen Lisa Bales, James Brown, my brother from Detroit, Smith and motherfucking West, and Punch Perfect Boxing. Let's get into this. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me do this, man. I'm pissed off than a motherfucker, bro. God damn, man, boy. Man, shit. Let me see. I think that fight was going to happen on a Sunday, right? Yeah, I think that fight was going to happen on a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. I think that fight was going to happen on a Sunday, guys. We're going to talk about, I want to talk about Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that. Let me see. So I want to make sure. Did Shelton? Let me see. That was Shelton told me. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me look and see. Sources. Oh, this on ESPN too. Sources. Trilogy fight between Romain Chocolatito Gonzalez and Juan Francisco Estrada called off due to COVID. Oh, that was 38 days ago, though. Hold on. That was 38 days ago. Wait, Kid Billy, what you say, fam? You say Chocolatito and Estrada was canceled, but they put another dude. That's pretty good. Oh, Ray Martinez. Oh, they got Ray in now? Oh, okay. But they said if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. God damn, okay. Okay, on the zone. Okay, all right, Kid Billy. Thank you, bro. I didn't know they replaced him. Because Shelton was telling me he said it got canceled, but he didn't tell me they had a replacement, though. You know, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And I was in the car when he called me. Because I was picking the kids up from school, and he called me. I'm like, for real? He said, yeah, man, they don't cancel it. And I said, let me get back home and try to look it up and find it. But thank you so much, Billy, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate that, fam. I really didn't know. You said I really didn't know. I was mad. As soon as he told me that, I was mad at the motherfucker. Because I was like, what the fuck you mean the fight got canceled? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I was mad at the motherfucker, man. I was like, what the hell you mean, bro? That was gonna be that's gonna be a fire fight, but that's gonna be a fire fight too. I'll teach what you say, fam. You say Ray missed weight, but the fight should still happen. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I feel exact same way you feel. I feel exact same way you feel. But we don't know what was in the contract. Apparently, that what was in the contract. He had to make the weight. Apparently that was in the contract. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I'm hoping, man. Alex Soto, what did you say? He said, no, coach. I thought you meant Martinez. Let me see. Oh, Martinez, yeah, nah, my brother, nah. Let me see something. Shit. I'm like, man, I'm trying to find something now. And because Shelton called me and told me so. Alex Soto, what you say, fam? He said, coach, this is going to be a good fight either way. Yes, sir, absolutely. So anyway, guys, let's get into the show. Now, question is, can Jermall Charlo and Gervonta Tank Davis take over their respective divisions? I believe they can, and I'm gonna tell you why. Why I believe they can. Now, Jermall Charlo, not Jermall, guys. Sorry about that. Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis are two of the most talented fighters in the sport of boxing. I don't think no one would argue that. These guys get some of the highest accolades from their supporters and their peers, right? The only criticism that these guys get as it relates in today's time is that they haven't fought any elite competition in their respective divisions, right? Leonard Ellerbe even acknowledged that this is some of the criticism that he hears all the time about Tank Davis. However, guys, I'm of the belief that these guys can do it because they are going to have to get out of their comfort zone. I think they can, but they're going to have to do some things in order to make these legacy defining fights. You know what I mean? Now it's one thing to be mentioned amongst the greats, but it's another thing to fight the caliber fighters that some of the greats have fought in the past, which is what made them great. You see what I'm saying? Fighters like John Mugabe, marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know my guy. You know I love Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, the great Azumah Nelson, Oscar Dela Hoya. Yes, Oscar Dela Hoya. Yeah, I know y'all say he on coke, he cross-dressed, but he was a bad motherfucker when he was fighting. I cannot take that away from him. And I was an Oscar Dela Hoya hater. Not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. James Lights Out Toney, Simon Brown, and many, many more of the greats have had some classic fights. And many fights. You see what I'm saying? Memorable fights. I think Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis are in prime position to run the board in their respective divisions if they choose to challenge themselves. That's the key word, challenge themselves. Now, they may not get all of the top fighters on their resume that they may want if they choose to go down this path, but they can become more proactive with their promoters in making the big fights happen. That will solidify their position amongst the greats. I feel like they have to just be more proactive. Hey, listen, man, I know I've been a company man. I'm just following what y'all tell me. But hey, man, I really, really want to try to do some things. I think if they can step up a little bit, because if you look in the middleweight division, the field has been open for a while. It's been open for what, 4 or 5 years now. Shit. And then now Tank is in the lightweight division. You know what I mean? He can, there's some big fights out there for him, some big money fights out there. But he's gonna have to talk to Leonard and say, Leonard, look here, man. I know you saying that we self-contained and shit, man, but I'm just as good as anybody out there at 135. Just give me a shot. Let's make this shit happen. And whatever it takes to make these fights happen, we should be able to make that fights happen. And I really believe that they can do that. I really believe that they can do that. But the question is the promoters, dog. The promoters is the promoters. And sometimes it's the fighters as well. The fighters is going to have to want to push for this shit. They're going to have to say, you know what, man, I'm finna, like Hagler. Hagler had, what, 49 fights where he got a shot at the title on his 50th fight. 49 or 50 fights, something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, I'm not even going to try to compare these guys today to those old school fighters. There's no comparison. Just a new day in time. All right. Now, Marvin Hagler is the fighter that comes to mind when I think of fighting his way to the top. You know what I mean? He was whiteballed by Don King and Bob Arum, but he kept fighting. I remember Don King put together a tournament. I want to say this was in the 70s, late 70s, and bro, they wouldn't even allow like Hagler even get involved. Get involved in the tournament. And that's Don King played like that. Like, hey, if you wasn't my fighter, wasn't signed under me, I'm gonna keep your ass on the outside looking in. He did that. He played those games like that. He did play those games like that. And then until one of the senators of Congress had got involved, and so that's how that was. That's how that was with Hagler. He got it the hard way. That's why I really, really have so much love and respect for Hagler, man. He really, really got it the hard way. You know what I mean? He literally fought his way to the top. Even having a couple of losses as well when he was still in early on in his career. He had a couple of losses as well, but I kind of, I just love the fact that, the way he did it. A lot of those old school fighters as well, right? Now, he got it from the muscle. This is what we say in the South. He got it from the muscle, right? He got it from the muscle. Now, when I think about the lightweight division, I think about the greats like Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez, one of my favorites. I hated him, but he was one of my favorites. The great Alex Aguero, you know what I mean? John Baptiste and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a bad mofo at lightweight. Pretty Boy Floyd. A lot of these fighters don't know who Pretty Boy Floyd is. They just know who the Floyd Mayweather is. They saw fight Conor McGregor, and that's about as far as it go with their Floyd Mayweather knowledge. You know what I mean? But if Jermall Charlo really wanted to, I feel like that he can take the middleweight division over and lock that shit down. I really believe he can do that. You see what I'm saying? I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis can do the exact same thing in the lightweight division. But these guys are going to have to believe it for themselves. Pretty much, I believe they believe in themselves, but they're going to have to believe it for themselves and become more proactive, in my opinion, with their promoters. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that in a minute. Now, if they are going to have to put together a plan, I feel like they're going to have to put together an action plan saying, hey, listen, man, these are the fighters who I want to fight. Let's see what we can do in order to make these fights happen. I understand, guys, that, hey, man, we got this cross-promotional thing outside of the street, yada, 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 yada. But listen, man, I'm talented enough, and I'm more than willing, ready, and able to take that leap of faith and fight these guys, especially when you telling me that this fighter today reminds you of Hagler, or he reminds me of Julio Cesar Chavez, or he reminds me of Simon Brown. You know what I mean? Or he reminds me of John Mugabe, or this and that. I'm like, okay, well, you know, how he remind you of that? Like, you know, and I'm not looking at his resume, and he fight, okay, Uber driver right there. Okay, Hobo Sam right here. Okay, my dog showed that big nuts, dropped them twice. Okay, Poke Chop Willie. I'm like, come on, man. And I can't do that. And you know how I feel about my old school fighters. You know what I mean? Now, but in my opinion, but if these guys want to be remembered amongst the greats, they're going to have to do what all of the greats have done in the past, and that's fight other great fighters. Now, I got a question for everybody in the chat. Do you guys think that Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis can take over their divisions, their respective divisions? And do you think that this will, if they do decide to do that, will it take their careers to the next level? And that's the question I have for everybody. And I'm dead ass serious. That's the question I have for everybody. Alan, what you say, fam? He say, be careful what you say about promoters, coach. You saw the clip I sent you of Eddie. It's an Eddie the Body Scratcher. Eddie the Body Scratcher Hearn. He got them hands. Hey, yeah, if y'all see that, this a video they got out there with Eddie Hearn. He know he spawned somebody in the ring or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn, man. I don't know, man. Eddie Hearn look like he got a little something. Eddie Hearn look like he got a little something, man. He look like he got a little something, man. As a matter of fact, let's look at this fight. Let's look at the rest of this fight schedule. So we got a fight. Do we have a fight tonight? Is there a fight tonight, guys? Something is telling me there's a fight tonight. Is there a fight tonight? Is there a fight tonight, guys? T said, can Eddie beat Ellerbe? Ellerbe ain't in shape, man. I'm talking Eddie Ellerbe got a little weight on him. Now Eddie Hearn did have a little footwork. Now I think the footwork gonna give yeah, Ramirez and Estrada. Hey, thank you, bro. Alonzo, thank you, fam. Yeah, I'm watching that fight tonight. I say, damn, I know it's a fight on. You know what though? You know the crazy part about it? They don't have it on this fight schedule that I have. They don't have it on here. I got all of the fights that's going down in March. I got all of the fights that's going down in March. Oh, this shit right here. Let me show y'all something. This shit got me 38 hot, man. Mad in a motherfucker, man. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Let me show y'all something. Here you go right here, though. This right here is I have BBC.com. And I get all my fight schedules from here, BBC.com. But as you can see, guys, you know what I mean? Juan Estrada and Romain Gonzalez, Chocolatito, man, that fight been canceled. But my brother said in the chat that they got a replacement with I think we said Martinez, replace him. So okay, yeah, man. See that they don't even have the Ramirez fight on here though in Pedraza. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they don't have that on it. They don't have that on it. Let's see what's in the chat. Daniel Rios, what you say, family? Say Ella be mad silent now after that clip of Hearn research. You say little Ella be ducking, he ducking her. Hey, shout out to my brother Smith and West, man. My brother Smith and West in the motherfucking building, man. Hell yeah, man. Shit. Niggas, Mark Nash, I gave you a shout out early as well. Hey, Slim Reaper, what you say? He said Eddie has hernia, coach. That's about it, bro. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I don't know, man, but I kind of like the footwork I saw from Eddie Hearn. I kind of like the footwork I saw, so who knows? Who knows? But anyways, shout out to my brother Smith and West, man. Let's see what you say, fam. He said we're forgetting Ellerbe. If Ellerbe, he said we're forgetting even if Ellerbe was in shape. Eddie 6'5", 240. Eddie, keep the jab on him. Hey, Smith and West, I just want to work the corner. Keep the jab on him. You know what I mean? And then that's if I'm working Eddie Hearn's corner. If I'm working what my main man named Leonard Ellerbe corner, Lenny. The main man from DC, Ron Boy Fresh called him Lenny. Well, if I'm working Lenny corner, Lenny, this what we gonna do, dog. I need you to cut the ring off. And we gonna muscle him. We got to muscle him, kind of like how Clubber Lane did Balboa. You see what I'm saying? We got to muscle him, get him over there in the corner, and let him know what time.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
I need Leonard to come in there with some intimidation tactics. You know. Right, we gonna get Eddie scared before the fight even starts. Intimidation tactics all in the press conference. I'm gonna be gooned out, have a bunch of goons around me, looking mean. We gonna be staring Eddie up and down. I'm gonna have him shaking like booty meat. Hey man, for real though. Hey, but listen, man. What do y'all think though? Y'all think that okay, at the lightweight division? Hold on, let's look at these divisions. I'm gonna tell you guys where I'm coming from at, right? I'm gonna tell you where I'm coming from. Now, let me tell you where I'm coming from. Now, right here, this is Ring. This is Ring magazine. You know, Ring. This is Ring magazine. Let me blow it up, guys. This is Ring. Now, right here, I mean, they still got Teofimo here. They haven't updated everything. What he did, he's 16-1. He got him 16-1. But they have him on. This is Killer Cam Bosos. This is the 130. Okay, this is the 135-pound division, right? Now we know Teofimo's not here anymore. He's not in this position. He's not in this division anymore. We're gonna look at the middleweight division too. I'm gonna show you guys how wide open this shit is. And this is why I say that Tank can run. He can, but he's gonna have to get it the hard way. Listen. He's gonna have to get it the hard way. Let me tell you something, guys. When I hear guys tell me that, hey man, well, it ain't about if you want to get the most amount of money possible, okay, without taking the punishment and stuff like that, and risking these fighters risk their lives and stuff like that. I totally agree with that. These fighters risk their lives. But my answer to that when people tell me that, I say these fighters made a choice to risk their lives. They made a choice. No one put their gun to their heads. These fighters have made a choice. Say, hey, listen, I am choosing to get punched in the face for a living. Right? I am choosing this sport. So once you make a conscious decision to step in a comeback sport, whether it's MMA or boxing or whatever, jiu-jitsu, whatever the case may be, you making a decision knowing the risk that comes with it. I want you to understand it, right? And if I'm just saying, this is any fighter. If any fighter wants me, you, us fans to, look at them as one of the greats. When I look at the greats, and I have them on the wall, Sugar Ray Robinson, my favorite fighter, I have them on the wall. When I look at the greats, I say, what did the greats do in order for them to be remembered? Why are we still talking about the greats? Oh, we still talking about the greats because he fought this guy. He had some non-title fights that was tough. He lost some non-title fights. This guy. Okay, cool. So when you telling me that your modern day fighter today, you compare him to the greats, I said, well, let me see what this modern day fighter is doing. And I see, okay, well, no, he ain't do this. Well, he ain't do that. He ain't do. Hold on. When this fighter who they comparing him to, he's moving in the opposite direction of the fighter that they comparing him to. So there's no comparison to me. You see what I'm saying? But let's just say, for argument's sake, this is the argument that we're having. This is my criteria about how I look at it. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Smith and West. What you say, fam? He said beginning of a bad situation there. He say like D Smoke rapping D Wilder. Okay. To the ring with the costume. I didn't even know who that rapper was that brought him down. Hey, what you say, Bush God? He say, gotta also have Dr. Umar do the unspoken word and walk Leonard out. Hey, hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Hey, hit the PayPal. What Dr. Umar Johnson say? Hit the cash app. Hold on. He said Rolling preps Tank for the key fight. Pooja, this is you think. You thinking that you think Rolly's gonna get ready, gonna prepare Tank to fight Keith. Rolly a big 140-pound with judo style roughhouse tactics. Good preparation for Keith. Yeah, but Keith don't fight like that though. Keith doesn't fight like that. You see what I'm saying, my brother? Keith doesn't fight like that. But I get what you're saying. But I am of the opinion that Keith Thurman is going to fight the winner out of Ugas and Spence. Mark my words. Mark my words. Conservative common sense, what you say, fam? He said, exactly, coach. Facts. These fighters today are entitled in sport compared to the golden era. Yes, they are. They are entitled in sport. Spoiled. I totally agree. Hey, conservative common sense, this is why I can't, I don't look at any of them. I don't look at any of them that way. What I like to do is this. I like to wait till their careers end and then do a reflection period. And then we can look and say, okay, this guy did this. He accomplished that. He accomplished that. He accomplished that. Then we can do a comparison. But right now, any fighter that's currently fighting right now, I can't compare nobody to nobody. Not from the old school. You got to let them retire. And then we do a reflection period and say, you know what? Yeah, man. Smith and West, what you say, fam? He said all the great warriors had, had wars that made them legendary, boxing and otherwise. We're still talking about the Achilles centuries later. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it is. That's what it is. So now, I'm gonna tell you something. I know y'all think I'm tripping, but I'm not. Tio ain't here no more. So Tank ain't got to worry about fighting Tio unless he go to 140. You got George Kambosos. Vasily Lomachenko, he's fighting a war over there in this country, so he's out of the picture right now. He's out of the picture right now, right? So George Kambosos, he ain't got nobody to fight really but this guy next. He gonna have to fight Devin because, he ain't got this option here, and he don't have that option. Tio don't move up to 140. Lomachenko is in Ukraine, and Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia got a fight with a brother from Ghana named Emmanuel Tego. And I'm telling you now. No, hold on. For all you Ryan Garcia fans out there, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I was gonna get y'all riled up, but I ain't gonna get y'all riled up. Not today. Today Friday. I'm gonna stall y'all out today. But no, all jokes aside, Ryan Garcia is a damn good fighter. He had over 200 amateur fights. He's a damn good fighter. I really, really like his skill set in the ring. I really do. So I'm not gonna say a lot to you guys. I can't even front. But hell, I think if Tank, but he's gonna, in order for Tank to get that legendary status, he's gonna have to fight this guy. Even if he don't get all of them, maybe Lomachenko, Devin Haney, George Kambosos came out of nowhere. So he's not, and even though he has 3 of the belts and plus the French fries belt, even though he has that, but he, we're gonna say George Kambosos, he the big dog right now. Well, we're gonna give him respect, say he the big dog right now. But what I'm saying is, Tank is gonna have to say, he's gonna have to tell Floyd Leonard, hey man, listen, man, look, whatever we gotta do, make that Ryan fight happen. Make that Garcia fight happen. Okay? You used to do a lot of business with Golden Boy when you left Top Rank. Golden Boy pretty much, was feeding you their fighters when you was building your money made, when you was going through your money made phase. You know what I mean? Golden Boy did that, right? And Golden Boy pretty much a de facto built on PBC, because a lot of those fighters like Deontay Wilder, the Charlos, a lot of those fighters that with the PBC when the Danny Garcia, when the PBC first started, a lot of those fighters came from Golden Boy. They just got to stop, go ahead and make the shit happen. You see what I'm saying? Mark Nash, what you say, my brother? He said, did you see who Virgil Ortiz is fighting next? Shaking my head, only 2 KO wins. Hold on, let me see. Virgil Ortiz, let's look over here. Who Virgil Ortiz fighting next? I got the fight schedule right here, Mark. Hold on, brother. Hold on. I think Castaño, they got rescheduled. So we know that's been rescheduled, from what I heard. Let's see. When is he supposed to fight? When is he supposed to fight? Is that in April? Is that in April, Mark? When is they supposed to fight? In April? He must be fighting in April. Putin, what you say, fam? Everyone moving to or at 140. Better not duck Matias too. Yeah, Matias a motherfucker, man. Pedraza, if Pedraza wins tonight, we can have a battle of the 140-pound PR. Pedraza versus Matias. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, listen. It's some mofos at 140, bro. It's some mofos at the junior welterweight division. You say March. Well, why we? Let's look at the zone. Let's look at the zone. Hold on. Oh, I think I know why. Hold on, my bad. No, that ain't it either. That can't be. Let's look at the zone schedule. But hold on. But I don't want to jump too far. Hold on. Let me do this first, though. Shit. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, in order for I think Tank can run the table. I think if I'm dead ass serious. I think but he's gonna have to push himself to fight this guy, because who you fight is what make legendary fights. Who you fight is what make you a legend, especially if you win the fight. You see what I'm saying? The great Azumah Nelson fought Salvador Sanchez. He only had 13 fights, and Salvador Sanchez had like 44, 45 fights. And he went 15 rounds with him in a loss. He lost, but he became a legend after that. That put him on the map. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be afraid to challenge yourself. And this is why I'm not counting out this guy, Emmanuel Tego, who's fighting Ryan Garcia. I ain't counting that dude out, because anything can happen. Shit. He's going to have to fight the Devin Haney's, even though him and Devin Haney know each other very well. They don't spar together before, but they got to make these fights happen. This is how he can, really take that game over. So, you know what? I'm going to fight this dude. And it doesn't matter which order it is, whether it's Ryan Garcia, whether it's I can't say Rolly Romero. I ain't saying Rolly, you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying, though. You gotta, it doesn't matter which order it is. Just, you can really run that table. Not really run it, but you can take control of it by challenging these top guys right here. Go right at them. Go right at him. You know what I mean? And I think he's talented enough. He's just as talented as Lomachenko, Haney, Ryan Garcia. He's just as talented. Now he's the smallest one. He's the smallest one out of all of them, though. He's the smallest one out of all of them. Hell, let's see. Shit, he don't fought Pitbull. You got JoJo Diaz there. You got JoJo Diaz. These are the top 10. These are the top 10 lightweights, guys. According to Ring Magazine, these are the top 10 lightweights. These are the top 10 lightweights. You see what I'm saying, though? Yeah. These are the top 10. These are the top 10 lightweights. So, you know what I mean? He's definitely going to have to do that. I think if he does that, I think he can really make it do what he do. I think he can really make it do what he do. Desert Child, what you say? I have a feeling Ryan gonna lose. Hey, bro, I'm putting $200 on Emmanuel Tago. I'm putting $200 on. I ain't got no choice. Shit, Ryan Garcia minus what? Smith and West showed me yesterday. He was a minus. Not Ryan Garcia. Tago was a minus 750 underdog. Hush. Shit. He says so was on Chocolatito fighting Martinez tomorrow, even though he was overweight. Man, you know what? Lisa. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, Lisa. Hold on. For what I'm seeing, it's saying this. Hold on. Wait, hold on, Lisa. Hold on. I think he was overweight twice, right? From what Shelton told me, he fell weight 2 times. He fell weight 2 times. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find something for you. I think the people in the chat might know. People in the chat might know. I'm gonna find out for you. Anybody in the chat know this fight still going down? Hold on. He said if Ryan loses, he might as well stop because after all his shenanigans, he should be embarrassed. Louis James. As you know, in the sport of boxing, anything can happen. In the sport of boxing, upsets do happen. This guy, he's fighting Emmanuel Tago. He may have the fight of his life that night. And he's from Ghana. He may have the fight of his life that night. Nobody's giving him a chance, but you just never know, bro. You just never know. Fam. You never know. I'm putting $200 on him. I'm telling you right off the ripper. Minus 750? Shit, they're gonna have to get me with that one. And he from Ghana. That's really, I don't need to know. I said he's from Ghana. And guess what? I looked at some footage of him. I looked at about 10 of his fights. Now I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Now, there's really nothing too special about him. Not gonna lie. I can see him maybe getting dropped when he leaps in there because he like to throw. When he throw his left hand, like when he throw his left hooks or throw his jab, he like to have his right hand drop down, right? He like to have his right hand drop down, which is going to leave him open for a check left hook. And Ryan Garcia, he got one of the best check left hooks in the game. So I can see that happening to Tago. I can see him potentially maybe even getting dropped or knocked out with a check left hook. You see what I'm saying? But by him being a shorter fighter, I'm going to be anxious to see how he fights Ryan Garcia. But just make it ugly. Got to make it ugly. And, he's from Ghana, man. So, I'm putting $200 on him. That's what I'm putting on. Shit. T says, Ryan is too fast for that guy. Yeah, well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out how fast he is. Shit. Smith and West, what you say? I haven't had a chance to watch this shit yet. He that nice? I ain't gonna sit here and say he all that. He fought in the States before too. I'm not gonna sit here and say he all that. You know what I mean? But he's a come forward fighter. He coming forward. He coming in there. I'm telling you, he coming in there. You know what I mean? He coming in there. So He can fight. He got a nice left hook, nice jab. He got some decent power. He got a pretty good overhand right. He likes to throw. Defensively, I can see where Ryan Garcia can take advantage of a lot of things. He's not defensively, I can see some mistakes that he makes, quite a few mistakes that he makes. So defensively, he can get caught. But I'm just rolling with him, man. I'm just rolling with him, man, because and this ain't no hate on Ryan Garcia. I'm like, shit, minus 750, and I'm like, he from Ghana, fuck it. You know what I mean? I looked at some footage on him. I can see that, if he can, if he can make this the type of style fight that he needs to make it, and don't fight with Ryan Garcia at, what he likes to do. You see what I'm saying? Don't fight his style of fighting, impose his will. I think, if it go 12 rounds, we know he ain't gonna win. So we already know that, but I'm just saying. On TDX, he says, Ryan got bricks on his feet. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, though. But wait a minute, Lisa want to know was this fight. Lisa want to know what this fight. Let me see something, Lisa. Let me see something. This fight right here is this motherfucker. I don't know. I kind of like Martinez. Let's see. Yeah, who let's see the Martinez. I don't know. Lisa, I don't know. I don't know if that fight is still going on. Shelton told me this fight was canceled. That's what he told me. I haven't found anything other. You know what I mean? Shelton told me it was canceled. Lisa, what you say? You say, oh, okay, boxing scene says he didn't make weight either time. So that means the weight isn't live gonna gotcha. Oh, okay. The weigh-in isn't live. You know what? I haven't even been on boxing scene, Lisa. Hold on. I haven't even been on boxing scene. I haven't even been on boxing scene, Lisa. Bear with me one moment. Shit. I haven't even been on there. So if man, I'm mad at the motherfucker, man. God damn, dog. How the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, hey, listen, check this out. Check this out. Okay, we sitting there talking about Tank. We got to go to Jermall Charlo. We sitting there talking about Tank. Hold on. Right here, speaking of Tank. Hey, what you say on Martinez? You say on Chocolatito side are willing to go through with the fight. Martinez will have to make weight at a mandated Saturday weigh-in. Oh, okay, cool. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. Or else the California Commission will have to cancel the fight. Okay, cool. Bam. Hey, Mark, how many pounds is he overweight? How many pounds is he overweight? How many pounds is he overweight? Two pounds? Damn, he got a day to lose 2 pounds. Oh, he gonna be motherfucking weight drained. Hey, 2 pounds? Shit. Boy, hey man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I ain't, ain't nobody making them do it. One thing about me, man, once, if you choose to do something, don't cry about it. Say, yeah, man, when he had to do this, he had to do that. Okay, yeah, he did it because he felt like he needed to do it. If that was his choice, I'm not finna sit here and cry about his choice. You know what I mean? I already missed weight twice. Hey, what you say, Smith? He already small too. Nigga can't afford to lose 2 pounds of water weight. Hey, I don't know what he's getting paid. Shout out to Carmen Serene. Well, yeah, she say 2 pounds. I feel like he can do that in his sleep. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on how much he's struggling to make weight. You know what I mean? Danny, what you say? That man gonna be weight drained like a mofo. Yeah. 2 pounds. I'm like, shit, if he couldn't make weight at the weigh-in, that tells me he was already struggling right there. That's why he didn't make the weight. Now you want him to lose the mandatory 2 pounds he's going to need to lose in order to make the fight. That man gonna be weaker than the motherfucker, man. Hey, man, but the game ain't based on sympathy, dog. The game ain't based on sympathy. Oh, he go a troll. What did troll say? He say, not a man in this chat. I won't fight bare knuckle in Tesco car park. Anytime, any place. Oh, okay. So you one of these guys.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz?
He must don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
Hey, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we get it. Hey, what you say? She said because he was coming up from 112. Oh, okay. 112 pounds is coming up from there. Okay. Joker said no excuse. Ryan is better regardless. All right. But anyways, yeah, man. So again, I think that Tank can really take that. He can really take. So we still got a fight going on. Tank can really take this division. Now, he can really take this division, man. So Gonzalez makes weight. Okay, cool. Here it go. Breaking news. Let me show it to you. It's breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Oh, I gotta show it to y'all. He made weight. Gonzalez makes weight. Martinez over limit for the second attempt ahead of the zone. Okay. They say he made weight right here. Then why I can't click on it? There you go right there. Bam. Let's read it together, guys. Gonzalez makes weight. You know what I mean? Martinez over the limit after the second attempt ahead of the zone main event. Let's go. Okay. Shit. That's what I'm talking about, my nigga. Shit, he say, San Diego. You know what I mean? They got Martinez moves up in weight. Yet somehow arrive the much bigger man at the scale. Mark Nash. You see that there? You see that there? He said the reigning WBC flyweight titleist is at risk of losing out on his challenge to former 4-division champion Chocolatito after failing on 2 separate occasions to make the 115-pound junior bantamweight limit. Okay. Well, they say he made it now. All right. He said they did receive support from the WBC, who has offered its diamond belt at stake, and originally with the winner eligible next to challenge Estrada. Okay, for the WBC franchise champion. And he said, who still serves as the WBC franchise champion. Oh, they got a franchise champion at junior bantamweight. Okay, but listen, Mauricio Sulaiman, this man handing out. Well, hey, listen, I got a French. I ain't got no French fries. I got the real belt. I got the real WBC belt. This man right here, man. This man making belts left and right. I didn't even know they had a franchise belt way down there. This man making belts left and right. I want to open up the phone lines. Let me open up the phone lines, guys. Shit. What we need? How many likes we got? We got 223 people here. We got less than 100 likes. We need 150 likes for me to open up the phone line. 150 likes, we open up the phone line. We don't need 200 today. You see what I'm saying? Al Ramos, what you say? He said, Coach, you got to hit these trolls with the Canelo. Yeah. Jew horrible. Hey. These guys, hey, the trolls, they love coming over here.
This thing got me fucked up.
Man, show him what you do. Oh, shit.
Oh, nigga.
It's back here. It's back there. There you go. Okay.
OG little pretty thug, nigga.
Hey, when they come on, when they be trolling and shit, and when you be on these different platforms and they be yelling and screaming, talking that gangster shit, they think they look like this.
Dead meat.
When in reality, they look like this.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure.
Boy.
Lights out, you hear me? Clap on, clap off.
Okay.
You got me fucked up, cuz.
They really look like that. Oh, they really look like that, man. But we gonna stall them out today. Today stall them out Fridays. Today we gonna stall out the trolls and the internet gangsters who leave digital bullets everywhere. But today gonna be stall them out Friday. We gonna stall them out today. Fuck it. We gonna stall them out today. We ain't gonna. We gonna let them. We gonna give them a pass today. He said the remaining 17 fighters. Damn, who is fighting on the card? Hey, let's look at this. Yeah, let's look at which card are you talking about? Salute to the chat. Shout out to the big WG for dropping them 5 pounds on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, salute to the chat. Snots his nose, looking for a puncher's chance, coach. Hey, Snots his nose, man. Hey, man, don't be talking about Leonard. You know that's my favorite promoter, man. No, that's my favorite promoter. Man, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that, man. Shout out my brother Retro. Man, he came over here and showed the old boy some love. Shout out to my brother Blood Boss and Retro Boss in the documentaries. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Blood, if you wanna come on, man, let me drop the link now, cause I'm just gonna lead into my next subject. My next subject matter, if you're available. If not, we can still do it next week. The reason now, what I'm talking about is I feel like that Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis, they can take over their divisions. I think they can really lock it down. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way. Now we looked at, and I showed you guys the 135 pound lightweight division. And I told you that in order for any of these fighters, when you tell me that these fighters today, your favorite fighter, you compare him to Hagler or Chavez or, Simon Brown or, Ike Cortez or Azumah Nelson, the great Salvador Sanchez, any of these guys, right? When you tell me this, right? I say, okay, all right, cool. When you tell me this, hold on, I'm looking at a text message, guys. Sorry about that. I'm looking at a text. Sorry about that, guy. When you tell me this, hold on. Sanchez. Hold on, guys. When you tell me this, guys, I kind of like, okay, I kind of see if those fighters are moving in that direction. The reason why we remember the legends of the past was because of the work that they put in their era. The Bob Fosters at light heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? I think Bob Foster, he fought, and he moved up in weight. If I'm not mistaken, I think he moved up in weight. He fought Ali and Frazier. I think both of them knocked him out. Yeah, but Bob Foster too. Yeah, Bob Foster too. So that's how I look at it. I'm like, well, shit, are they moving that way? I look and see if these fighters is moving that way in order to make that comparison. Me, I don't really like to make comparisons until after a fighter's career is over with. You know what I mean? Me personally. Shout out to Randy Arias for dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
To help get your champion pick, sorry campaign going. Hey, I pick the finest of the cherries. The finest of the cherries. But hey, blood, you get what I'm saying though? You get what I'm saying? Like, what makes you a legend is who you fight. Well, who you fight. You don't get made a legend by having some fanboys on YouTube yelling and screaming, talking about you this and you that. No, that doesn't work that way. I know we living in a different era, so I don't like to do comparisons to today's era of yesterday's era. I don't like to do that. I don't like to compare anybody to John Mugabe. I don't like to do that. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. Duran or whatever. I don't like to do that because I say let me wait and see. After this fighter's career is over with, we sit back and look, okay, he did, what was his accomplishments? You see what I'm saying? Who he fought, what was there, and then that'll give that fighter a fair assessment. I think right now where these fighters are still fighting, and they are fighting in the privileged era. These fighters are privileged. I will say that. They are privileged. These are some privileged fighters today. You see what I'm saying? He said, Coach, do you have a daily routine to maintain health? Man, I've been working out even when I boxed for 5 years. I've been working out since I was like exercising, running, jogging, weights, love weights. The weights, goddamn hurt my goddamn shoulder, man. I hurt my bro. I don't lift heavy no more. You see what I'm saying? I don't lift heavy no more at all. You know what I mean? So, but goddamn, I hurt my damn shoulder, man. I don't know how I hurt that motherfucker. But yeah, man, I superset everything. Superset. I superset every goddamn thing. My favorite is legs. Leg day. I love leg day. I superset every goddamn thing. Duck walks, leg lunges, high jumps, squats, leg lunges with I do my leg lunges with the barbell. You know what I mean? Calf raises, leg extensions, leg curls, all that shit. All that shit. Just whatever you can stand, dog. Go to the doctor, get a physical and see what you can stand to do. You know what I mean? Joker, what you say, fam? You say Duran took great fights, even at a tremendous size of this event. Yeah, bro, listen. Bro, when I think of a great fight, like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, when I think of a great fight, I always use this, and there are many great fights. John Mugabe and Marvin Hagler. Boy, that's probably one of the best fights. I seen that fight 15 times. That's how much I like that motherfucking fight. Thought Hagler was going to lose that motherfucker. I think after that fight, he was supposed to retire. He wasn't supposed to come back a year later, a little over a year later, and fight Ray Leonard. He was going to retire after that fight. Yeah, this was it. Because that was a hard-ass fight. I think of Roberto Duran. When I think of another tough fight, Roberto Duran versus my main man, Barkley. Bro, that's what I'm, bro, like, this where I go at. I'm like, shit, like, what stood out to me against all odds, overcame the odds. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Retro, what you say, my brother? He said, I don't have a link, coach. But if you want me to come now, I can. Okay, I'm finna drop it right now. I'm finna drop the link right now. Finna drop it right now. Lisa, what you say, Queen? She said that Mugabe was a beast too. Okay, yes, hey Lisa, you right about that. Let me drop it on here, man. Let me drop the link right here. Shit. Drop it right here. Here you go, blood. Shit. Here you go, blood. Here you go. Shit. You know, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, blood. Hold on. God, man, I'm tripping. I'm gonna drop it right now. There we go, right there. Hold on, blood. Here you go. Cause this gonna lead up to what I wanted to talk about anyways. This gonna lead up to what I want to talk about anyways. So as I showed you guys right here, Tank Davis can, listen, this is what he gonna have to do though. Just, hey Leonard, Floyd, listen, I have an opportunity right here, man, to really take my career to the next level. Now I know what Floyd and them saying, hey, listen, man, it's about working smarter, not harder. We don't have to take unnecessary risks. See, this is the problem that I have, right? For people who say that. For people who say a fighter doesn't have to take unnecessary risk, right? And he should get paid the most money possible without taking the risk. Well, let me explain something to you. When you decided to become a boxer, you are taking the risk every time you step in that ring. And the reason why I don't like to see a lot of mismatches in boxing is because if you're a fan of a certain fighter, you will say, yeah, man, I don't want my fighter to take that risk. He did smart. But the guy who he's fighting is taking a risk by fighting someone who has a better skill set than him. So you don't have a problem with that fighter who has a lesser skill set than the greater skill set fighter. You don't have no problem with him taking the risk of getting his ass beat, but you have a problem with your fighter who you say is King Kong. You have a problem with him taking risks by fighting other champions. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, make that make sense to me. Hey, so Coach K, what the link reads? Salute to my brother, Coach K, man.
Hey, okay.
But you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying. Lisa Bells, what you say? She say TDXC. Are you serious? Yeah, that dude there, he's a troll. Hey, Lisa, don't pay him no attention. He's one of my trolls. He's one of my trolls. He's one of my trolls. Don't pay him no attention.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure.
Boy.
Lights out, hear me? Clap on, clap off.
Okay.
Huh? You got me fucked up, cuz.
Yeah. Don't pay him no attention. He looking for some attention. He was blocked. One of the moderators blocked him. I had unblocked him about a couple weeks ago. He just wants some attention. That's all. He just wants some attention. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Y'all hit the like button. We need to get likes up to 150 so I can open up the phone lines. Y'all don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about him. Yeah, he just he just wants some attention. He okay. He okay. He all right. Lord bless him. Lord bless him. Reese Mack, what you say, fam? You say Mugabe was a beast, which says a lot about Hagler. Man, bro, listen, he was going to retire after that fight. Man, that was a hard-ass fight for Hagler. A hard fight for both men. Bro, like, shit, man, that fight was so goddamn, that fight was so close until Hagler finally broke him. Until Hagler finally broke him. Yeah, so what he say? He say, open the phone line. I dare you. Sir, you spelled dare wrong. You spelled dare wrong. Learn how to spell first, okay? Learn how to spell first. The phone lines be open all the time. You never come on, so. You won't get no more shine from me, okay? You won't get no more shine. That's probably Kareem. Kareem, is that you? That's probably Kareem.
Come back.
You
Come
got me
back. Come
fucked
back.
up,
Come
cuz.
back. Come back.
Pretty thug,
Okay.
nigga. You understand? You don't know, ask somebody. Don't fuck around and get shot by a pretty nigga, nigga.
That's what I think about every time I see you niggas. That's what I think about. But anyways, now Tank can run the tape. Or even fucking Devin Haney. It could be Haney too. Shit, as a matter of fact, it could be Tank or Haney. But in order for them to become great, they're gonna have to fight each other. There go my brother. Even fucking Devin Haney. There go my brother. Hey, blood gotta turn it down in the background. There go my brother right there. My main man. Hey, blood, you can unmute. You can unmute it when you want to.
What's up, bro? How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to have you on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hold
It's been
on.
a little minute, man. Since I talked to you on the live and all that, man. I've been looking forward to this shit.
Hey, let me give my brother Retro a round of applause. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on my brother's name. Hey,
What's going on, Coach? My Florida homie in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Blood, listen, I wanted to run something by you, right? We finna go into Jermall Charlo. But what I was saying was, I think that not Ryan Garcia, but I think Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo can really run the table in their division. The reason why I say that is because we hear a lot about the comparisons about Jermall Charlo's skill set, Tank Davis' skill set, and all of that stuff there, right? And when I think about it, like the greats, you know what I mean? I'm keep getting all these goddamn text messages. I say, well, what made them so great? Why do we still remember these fighters? We remember them for the fighters who they fought. These were special moments and events in time that captured everybody, right? So I say, what are the fighters, and I think that these fighters right now, they are spoiled. They are spoiled fighters today. Let's be honest. They are spoiled fighters, but I feel like, man, listen, you got some good fighters at 135. And I'm finna show you right here. You got some, I do give Ryan Garcia a hard time, Blood, but the boy can fight. He has over 200 amateur fights, if I'm not mistaken. He can fight. And you know that any given day, anybody can win and anybody can lose. We know that, right? But I feel like Tank has enough competition here. If his promotional company is willing to allow him to make these fights, and I think the only way he's going to be able to make these fights, he's going to have to become more vocal. He's going to be 28 years old this year. So 28 years old, he should be able to, hey, listen, him and Devin Haney know each other. They should be able to make those fights. That will spark the people's interest. That could be looked upon as maybe a legendary fight of this era, especially if it's a good fight, but you got to make these fights. We know that he's going to fight, Rolly Romero. He's fighting Rolly Romero next. I have it right here, Blood. He's fighting Rolly Romero next. So, but what do you think about that? Do you think that, I'm not saying that he'll win all the fights, but if they just push themselves to fight these other top guys, this is Ring now. This is Ring. This is Ring Magazine. They got, and we're going to look at the other fighters in the middleweight division. Like, we know Teofimo not there anymore, but just what do you think? These fighters here.
I don't see Rolly Romero up there. He's not one of the 6 kings. I guess there's like 4 or 5, 6 of them now. I would like to see the top guys fight each other, bro. Rolly Romero's not in the equation.
He's not there.
For me to be satisfied, I'd have to see Ryan Garcia fight a Tank Davis, a Devin Haney, or somebody like that. I don't think he deserves a shot at all them belts, but if they want to give it to him, that's fine. But I don't think he has an argument for getting a shot because they ain't did nothing. He's an Instagram model, man. He gets on TikTok all day and all these other places, man. He ain't out there fighting, man. We ain't seen him fight in a hot minute now. He got to get out there and he got to get active. And I want to see him against Tank Davis. You remember after one of his fights, he called out Tank Davis, right? But it was a fake call out. That's the problem with these guys. They do a lot of fake call outs and people hang on their every word. And these guys don't be willing to live up to their word. That's the problem. They don't live up to their word, right?
Right.
So for me to be satisfied, these guys right here, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia,
he's
Tank
not in the
Davis,
division no more.
Cambosas, Teofimo Lopez, he's claiming he's moving out the division. So
he's gone. He's gone. He's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's not there anymore. So it's time for these other guys to fight, or they could move up and try to get one of the belts that Josh Taylor's getting ready to vacate, which is probably what they're going to do and still avoid each other and hide in the politics, and then got a problem when anyone has a problem with their shit. We got a problem because these guys ain't fighting. It don't got nothing to do with them being black fighters or nothing like that. They don't fight. They don't fight each other. They don't take on the toughest competition. And that's what we got a fucking problem with.
Hey, listen. Hey, Blood, I got another thing I want to say to you because I hear this all the time. We always hear that in today's era, there's nothing wrong with a high caliber, high skill set fighter fighting a low caliber fighter for the most money because, hey, if you can make a lot of money without taking the risk, there's nothing wrong with that. The only problem I have with that on the flip side is the guy who you're fighting. If he has a lesser caliber skill set than you are the one that's going to be ditching the punishment to him. He is the one that's taking the risk. So while we only look at it the way to where when it's the fighter that we love, ain't nothing wrong with him not taking that punishment. But what about the guy who receiving the punishment because he's out of his level. He ain't got the minute. You get what I'm going at with this?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Fighters being overmatched and things like that. You're talking about overmatched fighters.
Overmatched, yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's just part of the sport, man. But the thing about it is we don't want to see this happen continuously, right? Because it's okay to have an overmatched fighter and beat up an overmatched guy a few times.
Right, a few times.
But to continuously do this throughout your whole career, which some of these fighters have, like Demetrius Andrade and a few others, they've been beating overmatched fighters their whole career. So at some point, you got to put it on the line, baby, especially if you want to call yourself a superstar and say that you're the best fighter of the day and all this and that. You got to put that shit on the line, man. That's the way I look at it, my brother.
Oh, wait a minute. This shit new to me. Wait. Okay. Why they got this vacant? This shouldn't be vacant. Jermall Charlo should be there. This middleweight. Yeah, this middleweight.
He's supposed to be in the vacant spot right there?
Yeah, he's supposed to be in the vacant spot.
Some of these websites, man, they're a little bit outdated. And
this Ring magazine, man. But anyway, we know he's not there no more. You know, I need to go to something more up to date. Yeah, he's not there anymore. But Jermall Charlo is the champion right now, WBC champion. We know that. Well, they got him right here. He's the WBC champion. Now we know Andrade's not here anymore, right? I hear a lot of comparisons to these old school fighters and stuff like that. The only problem I have is this. I'm like, okay, I'm not taking a dump or a crap on any of your fighters. All I'm saying is, don't compare it to any of the old school fighters, in my opinion. The reason why I don't do that right now, Blood, is because I got to wait till they retire, and then I have to sit back and we can do a reflection period to see how their resumes stack up with those guys. But right now, I think it's too premature. But I'm saying, okay, the middleweight division is wide open. This dude just moved up. Shit, Jermall Charlo can go try to get that WBO strap that he wasn't interested in when he was here. Hell, Jaime Munguia doesn't have a belt. Let's see. I think Murata has a belt. Triple G has a belt. They haven't been able to make that fight. And the dude from Japan, this him right, he has a belt as well. So, bro, like, these are makeable fights. And the reason why I feel like they are makeable fights, I didn't even show it to you. Sorry about that, Blood. The reason why
the Murata, you talking about?
The guy from Japan.
Yeah, the Murata. Yeah. I like him. I like that guy.
This is who Triple G is in the process of fighting.
Right.
I think they're fighting in April. What I'm saying is, this guy's gone. So you have a vacant WBO belt. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing that Jaime Munguia and this brother right here, Zanabek, is going to be fighting for this belt. Fighting for the WBO. That's what I'm hearing. If that happens, I'll be happy as hell because this is gonna be a damn good fight. This is gonna be a damn good fight, right? So I hope that does happen. But what I'm saying is, I believe there's enough fights in this division for Jermall Charlo to listen, man. He can unify the division, like he said before he wanted to do. He can even fight. He can even become undisputed. But what they're gonna have to do, Blood, I feel like that him and Tank, either or both of them, they're gonna have to say, listen. Talk to their promoters. Hey, listen, man, I've been playing the company role for a minute now. I need to make these fights in order to solidify my legacy if this is what they are interested in. If they're not interested in legacy, then that's fine. They have a right to do that. But just don't tell me he remind me of Hagler. He remind me of Mugabe. Like, what are you basing that on? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Blood. That's all I'm saying.
Well, most of the people who say stuff like that, he reminds me of Hagler, he reminds me of Mugabe. Yeah. They don't even know Mugabe, man. They don't know nothing about his come up, the 25-0, 25 knockouts and things like that. They have no idea what the environment looks like. They don't know who the people who Mugabe fought, like Frank the Animal Fletcher. They don't know who these people are, bro. So I don't really, man, this is all a bunch of talk. These guys need to do a little bit more research, need to do some more reading, bro.
Talk to them. Talk to me about the history of the middleweight division as it compares to now. When I say history, I don't even want to go too far all the way back. Maybe just like, what would you consider the golden era of the middleweight division that Jermall Charlo is currently in? If you were just to think, would you say the 80s, 90s with Roy?
Probably Ray Robinson's reign would probably be the golden era. It's a little bit before my time, but I would say the golden era would be Ray Robinson's reign. But I would also say that the two biggest reigns for me are the Carlos Monzon and the Hagler reign, which came back to back. Those are the reigns that I know more about. Sugar Ray Robinson, of course, his prime was at welterweight.
Yep.
The golden age is around that time period for some people. The golden age could be different for different people. My favorite time period for the middleweights is the Hagler era because that's my era. And I've also learned to appreciate Monzon's defenses as well.
All right.
I got to learn more about the 70s. So now I know who all the people was who Monzon was beating. And those were some very good fighters that he beat.
Oh, okay.
He fought a lot of fighters from out the Philly circuit. I think the only one he really fought was Benny Briscoe of significance. Hagler pretty much cleaned up in the Philly circuit, man. He fought 4 of those fighters: Eugene Cyclone Hart, Willie Monroe, Bobby Watts, and he fought Benny Briscoe eventually, right? So Hagler is the man, bro. And that time period of the late 70s, there was a lot of those fighters too. Let me tell you something. A lot of those fighters would have had belts in the in the 4-belt era. Guys like Willie Monroe, Sugar Ray Seals. I just saw him come up. He's one of the guys. He would have had multiple belts in the multiple era. Bobby Watts is another one. There's a whole bunch of them. There's an undefeated fighter he fought right after he beat Minter. The guy, the undefeated fighter, right after he beat Minter. He was 30-0.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to him right now.
You know who I'm talking about. I can't say his name. Right.
Hold on. Bobby Watts.
He was right after Minter. As soon as he beat Minter, he had a tough, real tough defense.
Hey, Roy Jones, he fought Roy Jones' dad, Roy Jones Sr.
No. But after Minter, go a little bit more. Kevin Finnegan.
Willie Warren. Sugar Ray Seals fought quite a few times.
Sugar Ray, Vito Antifono.
That
guy right there after Minter. Yeah. The guy right after Minter, right there. That guy there was 30-0. This guy right. I thought he was 30-0. Was it?
No. He probably was 30-0. Hold on. No, I just open it up. Probably was 30-0. Well, when he fought Hagler?
When he fought Hagler, I thought he was about 30-0 or something. Okay, he was undefeated. He took his O. He took Colbert's O.
There you go,
took a whole bunch of O's. Hagler.
There you go, right there.
Fighters that could have perhaps been world champions.
There you go, right there. He was 30-0. He was 30-0.
Yeah, exactly. So that guy there was pretty good, right? There was a lot of guys that he beat before. When he was on his way up, he beat a whole handful of fighters that I think would have had a shot at having a belt today. It was like 5 of those guys that he beat.
Explain to me, in the audience who may not know, the difficulties that Marvin Hagler had to go through in order to even get in the position to where we are having a conversation about him right now today.
Some of the extreme things Hagler had to go through? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Some of the things, not necessarily even extreme, just some of the things he had to go through just when he was coming up with the politics and stuff like that.
In 1977, there was 2 middleweight tournaments, right? There was Don King's tournament, and then there was another tournament called the Tournament of Champions, I believe, or the World Championship Tournament. Okay, what happened was the guys who entered into these tournaments told the people who was running the promoters and stuff that they would not enter the tournament if Hagler was there. And there was like 9 fighters that came forward and said that they would not enter the tournament. And I think on the other tournament, there was 4 fighters who said that they would not enter the tournament. So Hagler was getting frozen out of tournaments. Fighters were threatening not to be part of these tournaments if he entered. They wouldn't. Another fight that set him back because he was negotiating for a fight with Carlos Monzon, right? But what set him back is that Willie the Worm Monroe, he took a loss to him. He had a rematch set at the end of 1976. Willie the Worm Monroe pulled out and said that, and put it on hold. So therefore, that put him on hold with Carlos Monzon because Carlos Monzon was trying to get an American opponent. Really, he wanted to beat another American fighter in America, and Marvin Hagler was being looked at. That's one of the things he had to go through, right? And then he had to go through the fact that just nobody outside of the tournaments wanted to fight him because there was fighters like Tony Cheverini who didn't want to go into the tournament. Benny Briscoe was there. Benny Briscoe didn't want to enter the tournament. So those fighters too would not give Hagler a shot. So no matter what Hagler did, he could not get a shot. So he just kind of sat there in the ratings all the way until eventually Congress had to get involved. Senator Kennedy wrote and threatened Bob Arum along with another guy who was involved with Congress. It was 2 guys. The other guy's name was
I know. I know you're talking about. I forgot this guy.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Tip O'Neill.
Something like that. Yeah,
O'Reilly
or something. Yeah, that's it. So they had to get involved and threaten Bob Arum pretty much so Hagler could get a shot. Bob Arum wasn't dealing directly with Hagler at the time. Russell Peltz was, right? Because Hagler kind of went from Silverman and Valenti Russell Peltz to dealing with Bob Arum, Russell Peltz was kind of working hand in hand with Bob Arum, but Bob Arum was the one who had control of all the belts now and stuff like this.
Yeah.
They came at Arum and told him that he had to give Hagler a shot, man.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. Like you say, Arum had the belts at that time, and what I'm saying is like these reporters always, not these reporters, these promoters. They always, like, hey, I got all of the belts, I got all of the fighters. You got to come on this side if you want to. Some of them, like even Don King, hey, you got to sign with me if you want to fight one of my fighters. A lot of times because he had all of the heavyweights, and at one point in time, well, this is what I'm looking at right here. Now, what's so impressive to me with Hagler was this guy had 49 fights before he got a chance to fight for the goddamn title.
That's right.
And he got robbed right here.
And people want to say he wasn't relevant during Monzone's reign, and he was. For the last 2 years, he was relevant during Monroe's reign.
So like, dude, like, and he was robbed here. I don't give a damn nobody say. When he fought Vito, I thought
he was robbed. He was robbed in that fight, and he was also robbed against Bobby Watts too.
Bobby Watts, that was early.
Bobby Watts' loss. He was robbed in that fight.
I saw an interview.
Investigation done and everything. Bobby Watts just basically got a hometown. See, the problem is that there's no video available of that fight, so you can only go with ink. When there's no video, you have to go with as much ink as you can, right? That's the only. I can't see it for myself, because that fight is unavailable.
Unavailable, yeah.
From what the media said of that time period, he was robbed, and pretty much all the fighters of that time period said it too.
Now,
Willie Monroe, even all of them, the guys who fought him later, who was even cool with Bobby Watts, was saying that, hey man, you beat Bobby Watts, man, you beat him.
Now, what impressed me was this. I remember an interview that I saw. I never saw about that, blood. I remember an interview that I saw, and I never forget it. Hagler said that he knew after he, got shafted a couple of times in boxing and stuff like that, bad decisions. He said that I would never let it go to the scorecards again, especially once he won the title and stuff like that. And he was a man of his word. I mean, he did have some decisions of stuff like that, but it just really, I'm saying the mindset that Hagler had. So when you guys tell me, and I'm not taking a dump on any of your current favorite fighters. I'm not. It's just I'm 48 years old. I just see shit a little differently than you. I'm like, dude, when you telling me this guy's King Kong and he fighting Bumblebee, well, Bumblebee can't fight. So that might be a bad comparison. But he's fighting Smurfette. Come on, dog. Like, I've seen, Hagler, like, the dude got it the hard way. I always talk about Azumah Nelson, how he came over here with 13 fights. So what do you see, from a mindset, a mentality standpoint from Jermall Charlo in the middleweight division as it relates in comparison to any of those fighters in the middleweight division of that Hagler era? Do you see the mindset, the mentality there, or what's your opinion on it?
The reason why it's really hard to compare anybody to that era is because before Hagler, there was an undisputed champion in Monzone, right? Mm-hmm. So for several years, the WBA and the WBC worked together because when Monzone retired, Rodrigo Valdez had to fight Benny Briscoe, right?
Okay.
And the WBC and the WBA, they both put their belts into that whole thing. So the belts didn't get split up. When Monzone retired, both of them put their belts on the line. So we pretty much had an undisputed the whole time, whereas Charlo, when he entered into the middleweight division, he entered into a chaotic picture where there was more than multiple champions, and they have not got it straight in several years now, right? When was the last undisputed middleweight? Jermaine Taylor or something like that, which was 20 years ago, right? And then they had to work to get that back because the middleweight division was a little chaotic in the 90s too. The belts split up in the 90s too. But the difference with someone like Charlo, you can't really compare him to anyone from Hagler's because there was only one champ. Right. During Hagler's reign, there was only one middleweight champ. There wasn't three. You just showed me the spreadsheet, and there was like 3 or 4 guys on there, right?
Right.
And then they have regular titles and all of that stuff. There was just one champion back then, right?
Yeah.
There was a USBA champion, which held some weight here in America. Other than that, you had to go with European champions and things like that. And they had the European champion, Alan Minter. They had the USBA champion, Tony Licata, at one time. And it went off to You know, even Hagler had a USA belt at one time. They didn't have none of these. All this stuff that you're showing me here.
Right.
That was not the middleweight division. Didn't look like that. There was one face there.
Carlos
Monzon, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it went to Rodrigo Valdez, right?
Matter of fact, let me see.
Then it went to the other fighter from Argentina. I can't think of his name. It's another Argentina fighter that I'm gonna cover. And then after that, it went to Mentor. Then it went to and during this time, the belt was changing hands. It was both the WBA and the WBC, and they worked together.
Okay.
They didn't split up during that time period. Whereas now, when they vacate a belt, the belts kind of go all over the place, and they can't agree with who should get a championship shot and that kind of thing. So it's just a different environment. It's a total different environment.
So hold on. As a matter of fact, they showing they right here. This one I'm looking at right here, blood. This is ring. This one I'm looking at right here, bro. They're showing the top 10. They're showing the top 10. They say to be the best. The top 100 boxers in the history of Ring Magazine. I think that they're showing 10 through 1. Of course, they got Archie Moore there. They got Archie Moore there. You know what I mean? They have. I love looking at this. I was looking at this last night, to be honest with you, and it just showed all of the fighters that Archie Moore fought and stuff like that. Archie Moore, he trained George Foreman too, right? He
trained George Foreman. He trained Ali. He trained a lot of fighters.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at just throughout the Ezra Charles. Yeah. I'm just saying, looking at throughout the history, you know what I mean? I'm like, and you had, like you said, you have all of these memories, and when you go back, you being a boxing historian, you do a lot of studying and looking at stuff. And I just always tell these guys when I go to the barbershop I'm going today, they got Willie Pep here. You know what I mean? When I tell these guys, I say, listen, man, it was just a different mentality, a different mindset. Boxers, I'm not even going to talk about the physical attributes. I'm just talking about the mindset, the mentality. Hey, listen, like you said, blood, they didn't have all these different belts. So when you only have like one belt or two belts, okay, everybody got to fight everybody any goddamn ways. If you want a shot at the title, there's no running. You know what I mean? They got Floyd here. They got Floyd here. So I feel like that as from the middleweight division, as it relates to Jermall Charlo, I feel like that what's available to him right now, if he can just talk to Al Heyman or whatever he needs to do, he has an opportunity in the middleweight division as well as Tank does in the lightweight division to really take a hold of the division. But the only way you're going to have to do it, you're going to have to get it the hard way. And the hard way is fighting the other champions. You see what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. And I feel if they do that, I feel like that they'll be in a good place.
I agree, man.
Hey, blood.
I agree, coach.
Hey, blood, especially if you're telling me these fighters are as good as you said he is. See, that's another thing. If you're telling me, shit, you know, this dude here, he King Kong, well, the nigga better be fighting Godzilla then.
Be fighting Godzilla. Be fighting Godzilla. I like when you say that.
Hey, I'm just saying, though, like, okay, and I don't like to bring this fighter name up because this name is a trigger word. His name starts with a C, and he's from Mexico. That's all I'm gonna say. The name start with a, well, it really start with an S.
That's a real trigger word right there, coach.
It really start with an S, but you know his nickname start with a C. From Mexico. I don't want to bring his name up because goddamn, bro, they get woo. I ain't gonna say nothing about him.
He's got some hardcore fans, bro. I still think that he's doing more than everyone else, though.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, when you start comparing him to the other guys, there is no comparison.
Yeah, he
People
is.
can come on here and they can say all they want about him and that he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that, but he can't satisfy everyone. That Bivol guy he's fighting is a very good fighter, bro. And nobody was getting the light heavyweight division straight, brother. I mean, for how many years have we had since we had an undisputed light heavyweight? What, Roy Jones? Yeah, it's been a long time. I think Roy Jones was the last undisputed that we had at light heavyweight. I'm not sure though.
I think Roy ended up getting dropping the belt or stripping or something like that. I don't know what happened.
But we really haven't had a dominant light heavyweight champion. So if Canelo could establish his dominance in the light heavyweight division, he's doing something that hasn't been done in a few decades, anyways.
But this is my thing. Tank can establish his dominance in the lightweight division. Jermall Charlo can establish his dominance in the middleweight division. See, my thing is this. I'm not the complainer, bitch and moan type guy. I'm the type of guy, If I see a problem, there's an issue, I can do one or two things. I can bitch, complain, and moan about it, or I can plow my head down like Marvin Hagler did. And that was a rougher time period than it is now. You know what, man? No, you know what? No, I want to fight this dude. I want to fight this dude. Hey, Al, man, y'all need to make that happen. Yeah, well, let's make it happen, because right now that's if that's what you in it for, right? But I just question a lot of these guys, this mindset. I don't want to say heart, but just their mindset. I just think the mentality is different now. We have, so like you say, I got this from you, social media fighters. We have social media fighters now. You see what I'm saying? So what do you just kind of feel the same way? Like, if they choose to do this, if Tank chooses to do it, because he'll be 28 years old this year, and Jermall Charlo will be 32 years old this year. Him and Canelo's the same age. You know, the middleweight division, he ain't really got nothing hellified here. Like, Andrade done moved up. You know, he probably gonna have to fight Jaime Munguia soon. If he soon, he gonna have to fight him. You can get that WBO belt, that WBA belt. And I'm looking at it right now, blood. I'm like, dude, like, the shit wide open. You 32-0. You 32-0.
He's been around for years too. Yeah, I mean, to me, he should have established more at this point. But you know, fighters don't fight as much as they used to. But still, that's no excuse as to why you can't get a few defenses. His little brother did it, right? Oh, look how far his little brother did. How good he did at 154.
Man, Jermall,
he's almost undisputed. You know, almost. He's one fight away from being undisputed.
Hey, he go and listen to Carmen Serene.
I'm sorry.
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
That was she wanted to hear, blood. She wanted to hear that there, man. So hey, listen, hey blood, check it out. Marvin Hagler, my guy, love him, fanboy of him. You did a documentary on him, and you did a documentary on Marvin Hagler. What inspired you to do that documentary about Marvin Hagler?
Just you know what? I was gonna do a documentary on Marvin Hagler before, but when he passed away, I decided it was time to put something out there. You know, and what I try to do in my documentaries is I try to let people relive the whole atmosphere. That's why I don't only do Marvin Hagler. I cover the whole top 10, the top 10 or even maybe the top 20, just so people could relive it. Because really, you know, me and you, Coach, we're from the same era. I think I'm only a few months older than you. You're early 74. I'm late 73, right?
Right.
So we were around during this time period, but we were really young when this was going on. So we might not remember how the environment was laid out. I don't remember how the middleweight environment looked during Monzone's era. Was alive, but was too young to remember. So that's why I'm putting forth these documentaries. Just like you mentioned Bob Foster earlier.
Bob Foster, light heavyweight.
A lot of people don't know how great Bob Foster was.
Yeah, light heavyweight,
so I want to do a documentary on Bob Foster all the way to Matthew Saad Muhammad and all the other guys, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad and all those guys, light heavyweights of the 70s. But the people need to know the whole environment, because what a lot of these documentaries tend to do is they'll just tend to tell you, well, Hagler did this, and they won't really tell you all the stuff he went through. They won't tell you, and they didn't tell you in the HBO documentary that Don King and them was doing tournaments and Hagler was getting frozen out directly, for certain fighters. I have names of fighters that, which I'm going to bring up as the documentary goes on. I've already dropped some names of fighters who wouldn't show up. There was fighters that wouldn't show. They signed up to fight Hagler the day before the fight is supposed to happen. These fighters are nowhere to be found, right? Vinny Curto backed out of several contracts, which I'm going to go into that story with Vinny Curto. He was from Boston originally. Hagler was from Jersey. Hagler basically came into Boston and told him to pack his bags and leave. And guess what? Vinny Curto packed his bags and left, which is crazy. I'll be damned. So that's like somebody, Coach, coming to Tampa, moving into Tampa, right? And telling you, pack your bags and get the hell up out of here. And you packing your bags.
You pack your bags,
Going to another state, Coach.
Hey, blood, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Doggone, man. Listen. Okay, so, as you say, the middleweight division is very historic. You had Roy in there. James Lights Out Toney. What do you think? James Lights Out Toney. What do you... Woo! Boy, lights out, boy. God damn, boy. Woo! Talk to him.
And you know what? When we had an opportunity to talk to him, me and you that one day, remember?
Yeah. What, that was on Major Key. That was on Major Key.
Keys.
Man, that's why I love Major Key, man.
Shout out to Major Key for giving us that opportunity.
Man, shout out to Major Key, man. Major Key Boxing, Troy, man, they got some historic. Man, that channel should have 100,000 subscribers, bro. In my opinion,
Yes.
like, bro, like
I think it'll come for him down the line. It's just hard because boxing talk is so oversaturated now, so it takes a little while, man. But man, James Toney, he has a killer personality, man. He had a killer. He was one of the best trash talkers too, Coach.
Yeah.
You know, me and you, we love trash talkers.
Yeah, we love talking shit. We love talking.
We're Florida boys, so we love the trash talkers, and James Toney was real good at it.
Hey, them dude, he from Detroit. So I think he from Detroit.
Yeah.
So yeah, them dudes from Detroit, they talk some shit. But what I liked about James Toney was, you know, just he bro, just how the way he slipped those punches, bro, the way he did that shoulder roll, bro. Like people, like these kids now, of course, they talk about Florida and the shoulder roll. I say, man, listen, watch James Toney. Watch James Toney. Well, James Toney, in my opinion, he mastered it. Like lights out.
He had the best upper body movement. Like his legs wasn't as fast as Roy Jones, but like the upper body movement and maneuvering was really good. The rolling of the punches and the counters and stuff like that, pull counters, the checks and all that stuff. Man, James Toney was one hell of a fighter who really understood the science, bro. It just came natural to him. And did you know that he looked back on a lot of guys like Ezra Charles and people like that? He was actually somewhat of a historian. You know, before fights, he would look at old fight footage and all that kind of stuff, man. James Toney's throwback as you could get.
Man, listen, bro. Well, hold on. What was he used to spar? Who used to spar? Was it McCallum? I think he used to spar.
I don't think he scarred McCallum.
No,
he did.
It was G-Man.
McCallum.
It was G-Man.
Yeah, he did.
It was G-Man.
Right.
Yeah. He used to spar him. He used to spar him. I think because my uncle loved James Toney. And as a matter of fact, I'm like, man, he retained the IBF right here. I'm putting them up right here, blood. I'm putting them up right here, man, because man, this motherfucker here, man, this goddamn James Toney, bro. Bro, y'all have no idea about Lights Out, bro. Y'all have like,
it has one of the hardest chins too ever.
Yeah, Lights Out, man.
I've never really seen James Toney really hurt that damn bad. When he was older against Samuel Peter, he was knocked down, but you know, he got caught slipping with Roy Jones when he was doing that little showboating with Roy Jones.
Right. You know, remember Michael Nunn? He put on the clinic against Michael Nunn.
Oh yeah.
He put on the clinic.
Michael Nunn was doing all right until he got hit, though. Until James Toney finally got to him, man.
I think that was
just a very skilled fighter with a hard chin, and it's even
that was a left hook.
When the fighter has a hard chin like that.
I think that was a left hook that caught him. You heard me, blood. I think that was a left hook.
Reggie Johnson was a good fighter. Reggie Johnson, the guy you have right there, I remember him very well.
Reggie Johnson, yeah. Reggie Johnson.
Fighting on, remember him? He was always on Tuesday night fights, bro.
Yeah. I remember Reggie Johnson. Reggie Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They like, that's the Rock. They like, that's the Rock uncle. They were like, dude, my cousin used to tell me, that's the Rock uncle right there. That's the Rock uncle. You know what I mean? Mike McCallum, yeah, man. This right here. This was a damn good fight. Like a lot of people, you know, they don't talk about James Toney. I mean, James Toney was a motherfucker, man. That dude was a motherfucker, bro. That dude there, man, him and Iran Barkley, that was a damn good one there as well.
Yes.
What do you think about this? What I want to ask you. I'm glad I got you here. When Roberto Duran fought Iran Barkley, what was the odds in that fight?
We didn't think Roberto Duran was gonna. I don't remember what the exact odds was as far as the betting odds.
He didn't have a chance. Nobody gave him a chance.
Barkley was the favorite in that fight, and people thought that Roberto Duran was way past it. Yeah. And man, Roberto Duran came in and gave the performance of his life, man.
Of his life.
As an older guy, man, fat, out of shape, he was still able to go in there just as a natural fighter with fighter's instinct and go in there and do his thing, man. He's an ATG. And that fight right there, that fight and the Davey Moore fight, to me, are standout fights for Roberto Duran past his prime.
Hey, we need 14. We need 14 more likes. I'm gonna open up the phone lines at 150. 14 more likes, we'll open up the phone lines, and we're gonna be good. Do we need 14 more likes to open up the phone lines, man? So anybody want to call in, I can drop it. He said, Bloody Coach, old as hell, talking about Tuesday night fight. Hey, man, bro, it's just that I feel like Damien. This is what I feel like, bro, and I'm dead ass serious about this. I think about all of the great lightweights we had, like Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez, just all of the great lightweights that we had. I think about the middleweights. That's a golden kind of like the middleweight division is like a golden classic division. I think of the 80s. I think of the 90s. I feel like that what makes these fighters great that we reveal in today, they fought the guys of their era, the tough guys. Like Blood said, well, Hagler and them, they didn't have a whole lot of belts. So you're always gonna pretty much see a lot of those tough fights because if it's just one belt, everybody you fight all the top guys gunning for you. Versus, okay, I'm a champion over here. I can just milk this over here. I'm a champion over there. I can just milk that over there. But no, we ain't got but 1 or 2 belts. So everybody got to come here to the top of the pyramid if they want to fight. My thing is, I feel like that you can't recreate the past, but Tank can do the exact same thing now it's a lot of talent right there that they can fight. He just got to step up a little bit. Go talk to Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, make those fights happen. And Jermall Charlo, he can go ahead and just do a whole lot of shit. Yeah, you're not getting Canelo right now. You feel like he ducking, he running, he's scared, he's under his bed right now. That's fine. If you feel that way, that's fine. My thing is, you can't get him right now. Okay, that's fine. This is what you can do, though. You see what I'm saying? Because Hagler didn't sit back and cry. He's like, okay, man, I tell you what, I'm going to beat every motherfucker I can, bro. I'm going to beat everybody who come in front of me. And if I can't get this guy, okay, I'm going to continue to fight until I get him. And I can get, and that's all I'm saying. He can pretty much, what do you think about that, Blood? You feel like he can just go ahead and, okay, you're not going to get Canelo, so let me just go ahead and fight these other top guys, these other champions or whatever in my division to make my own, what do you think?
I think he should establish his own lane, just like what you're saying, Coach. He should work on his own legacy. And when the demand is high for the fight, because right now the demand is only from some extreme Canelo haters, right? Right. They're the ones who's demanding that he fights Charlo, and no matter what Canelo does, it's not good enough. Charlo doesn't even really have an extreme fan base, as far as I'm concerned, not online, anyways. I think the demand is coming more from Canelo haters. Right. And why should he meet his haters' demand? He needs to stick with the people who support him. Mm-hmm. What he's doing in the light heavyweight is historical. He's fighting Demetrius Bivol. You want to see what about Charlo? Do you think Charlo would get in the ring with Bivol? No. None of these guys. Benavidez, he had his chance. Benavidez was elevated up in the WBC to light heavyweight when he lost his belt on the scale with the cocaine shit, right? Right. He decided to come back down to 168. So he's doing something for his people. And not only that, for boxing, he's making history. He don't have to satisfy these guys that don't like him.
Yeah, he don't.
They don't like him. They're not even his true fans. So he needs to satisfy his fans and do what he's doing in boxing. I think he's going the right route.
And we need more likes, guys. We need one more like for me to open up the phone line. I'll drop the phone line so anybody want to call in. We need one more like. So my thing is this here. Like, I don't want nobody thinking that I'm taking a dump on Tank or Jermall Charlo. What I'm saying is, I see just for me on the outside looking in, I see a way that, if we can make our run, well, we can really take control of this shit. Especially if phone lines is open, guys. Especially if you are as good as they say you are. I think they can do it. I believe in them like that. Now, this one brother said, tell Canelo that. Hey, call in, brother. He say, tell Canelo that. Tell Canelo to fight the other guys. What do you mean, my brother? Make yourself more clear. Phone lines is open, bro. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. Just call in, family. Now give me explain to me what you mean. I don't want to assume anything. I want to make sure that I'm understanding you correctly before I speak. So just call in, let me know what you mean by that. If you feel like, and I don't want to make this a Canelo show. That's a trigger word. So you brought Canelo up. I don't like bringing him up because dudes they feel some type of way. So I don't even want to talk about him. I just want to talk about Jermall Charlo, Tank. What I feel like they can do is wide open. I feel like they can accomplish it. They're in it, and I feel like that they just got to talk to their promoters to really make those fights happen. We hear all the time that when two fighters want to fight each other, that's how fights really get made. So I just think that, hey man, I just think that they can go that route because I'm not the guy that's going to sit around and cry, bitch, moan, and complain about something. I'm like, okay, you know what, man, fuck this shit. Hold on, hey, Blood, we got a call calling in right now.
Okay.
We got a call calling in. Hold Hold on, let me see what we got right here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This Quan 43, Tampa, Florida.
Quan from Tampa, Florida. What's up, man? What part of Tampa you from, man? Quan, what part of Tampa you from?
Huh?
What part of Tampa you from?
I'm from Sulphur Springs.
Okay, you from the Springs, man. Drac, what's going on, man? North side, what's up? What's up with you, bro? Talk to me, man.
What's happening?
What you think? What you think?
I didn't such high hopes over Canelo like that.
What you say?
He's a drug. I think we shouldn't be holding such high hopes over Canelo like that. He done been caught for clenbuterol, and the WBC done up the clenbuterol levels because a lot of Mexican fighters done been that shit.
Hey,
and
your phone breaking up.
And cause a lot of Mexican.
Hey, Quan, you going in and out,
He
man.
done up the levels for them.
Quan, what does that what does that have to do with we talking about Jermall Charlo as it relates to him and Tank being able to take hold of their divisions, their divisions? We're talking about that.
Like Canelo is reaching his full potential because at 160 at a point.
Hey, Quan, call back, man. Your phone breaking up, bro. You're going in and out. You're going
WBC.
in and out. Call back, Quan. Call back, man. Call back, okay? Call back, bro. I can't hear you. You're going in and out. He going in and out, blood. Let's give him a round of applause. See, I'm trying to talk Jermall Charlo, and I told you it's something about Canelo Alvarez that triggers people. I haven't mentioned his name at all. I'm talking about our brother Jermall Charlo. I see a lane where he can. Oh, he calling back. He calling back. Hold on. Quan, you back? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Me again. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good now. Talk to me. Quan, you having technical difficulties again, man.
I don't see why the hell they keep doing it.
All right, Quan, man, I can't hear you.
Call
man.
from.
I can't hear you, man. We got a new call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Nick, Alabama.
Nick from Alabama, talk to me, man. Everybody having bad phone receptions today, man. Y'all got to get off them Obama phones, man. Y'all got them goddamn Obama phones. You know that shit raggedy, man. I got AT&T. Talk to me. Where you calling from? Alabama?
Nick, yeah, Alabama.
All right,
can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you good. Talk to me.
Okay, yeah. I agree with y'all. Hey, salute to you, Coach. Salute to you, Retro, Blood Retro. I've been listening to you guys, and you know what? You guys are on point. But as far as Charlo, I think the issue with these fighters now, especially him, other than being entitled and pull up, a lot of these guys, they just want to sit back and wait, you know, for one guy when they should be fighting each other. I do agree with that. You know, and a lot of the Canelo haters, they are out there just worried about him. They're trying to compare him because he's so great, you know. I didn't like Canelo that much neither when I first, you know, seen him. But after I seen him fight Floyd and Triple G, I got nothing but respect for the guy. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know, one thing that separates him from all these other new guys, he's humble. He's humble, and he doesn't. Boxing is his first priority, other than his family and God. See, these other guys, they want to go out shopping, doing all of this, but you know, they're hanging out with rappers, like you said, Earl Spence. So it kind of diminishes their, you know, they're not taking it serious.
Hey, man, thank you so much, bro, for calling in, man. I'm going to give you a round of applause, man. Nick from Alabama, man. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Coach.
We got another call calling in, blood. The phone lines is hot. Listen, I did not bring Canelo up, and I don't know why, bro. I do everything in my power, and they just keep bringing Canelo up. But salute to everybody, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm on a whole nother phone, man.
What's your name? What this is? Quan?
Yeah, this Quan 43. I called you from my other phone.
Okay, cool. Talk to me, man.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you better now. Talk to me. So you don't like Canelo? You feel like he's a drug cheat? You feel like he... No.
Let me get it straight. Okay. I know I like Canelo. Canelo's a beautiful fighter.
Okay.
Don't get it. It's beautiful fighter. Mayweather didn't take.
Man, Quan, man, you having these same issues.
Mayweather fought him when he wasn't shit.
Okay.
Wasn't nobody to be. We all know Canelo because of Floyd fought him, right? So that shit, it shouldn't be an issue for him to really get the best fighters. The fighter gave him one.
Quan, my brother, we talking about Jermall Charlo. We talking about Jermall Charlo, not Canelo.
I understand, but Canelo should be giving Jermall Charlo a chance because at a point in time he was his mandatory. This man done been cut. I mean, like, what you got to say?
No, what I'm saying is we talking about Jermall Charlo. Right now, he has an opportunity to become unified and even undisputed champion in the middleweight division. Since that's the division where that is the division where he's at, he has an opportunity to just become great. Move on and fight the other champions. That's all I'm saying. You're talking about Canelo. He's not fighting Canelo right now. He's not fighting Canelo right now. So we got at some point we got to get past that part. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I understand that, but how is he gonna progress his next level? I mean, his career to the next level if he don't fight nobody on a Canelo Alvarez status.
You
understand? He can't become.
But you got other champions in the middleweight division. You got other champions in the middleweight division, my brother. That's what I'm saying.
I understand that, but they're not.
Quan, man,
Canelo is the cash cow.
Quan, man. All right, brother. Yes, sir. Quan, thank you for calling in, brother. You made your point clear. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Shout out to Quan for calling in, man. Self-respect. Hey, Blood, I want to let you talk, but the phone lines is hot. God damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get them calls in, Coach.
What is it about Canelo? What is it, bro? I ain't say Canelo name. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Oh man, you on the Obama phone too? Me? Yeah, I can hear you. Talk to me. What's your name? Me? Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jay from Cali.
All right, Jay from Cali. Jay, talk to me, fam. We talking about Jermall Charlo and Tank Davis.
I know.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to me.
I hear you. Now listen up, man. Tank could do a lot for his legacy, but fighting Roly ain't one of them. Let me tell you something. He's got to fight competition where he can look back on his legacy and be like, he's the guy who took that guy out. Now, if he fights Loma and he beats him in a more spectacular fashion than Tio did, that's going to be something.
So you do understand that in order for these fighters to be remembered, it's who you fight. It's who you fight. And that's why I had Blood on, because he knows a lot about just, the competition, the level of competition that some of these fighters like Hagler had to fight in order to be recognized as the guy he's remembered as today. So I feel like that these other fighters can do the exact same thing. So that's what you're saying.
And that's exactly what it is right there, player.
Okay. All right, cool. Jay from Cali, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. Give him a round of applause.
Salute to you, brother.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, fam. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to say his name. I don't even want to say it. I'm scared to say his name now. Hey, Blood, now you see why I gotta, before I do a show, I advise anybody, before you do the show, I have some of the greenest of the green over here. You know what I mean? I don't burn two. I might have to burn one while we on the show.
Good stuff you got there, Coach, huh?
Hey, I got there,
Coach. What you got there?
I got the Mike Tyson TKO Kush. Dead ass serious, bro. That's what I got, bro. That's what I got, bro. That shit good, bro. That shit had me feeling happy, just feeling good. The sun looked brighter than what it is. The birds chirping, the wind.
I guess I'll be straight when I come to Tampa, right? I got me a connect. I got me a connect when I come to Tampa, right?
That's all right. I got so funny, but you can roll your own troubles. I got on papers, so I only use papers, but you bring your own.
That's right. I'll bring a blunt over.
Hey, but yeah, man, but I don't know what it is about when I say we talking about Jermall Charlo, Tank Davis, they talking about Canelo. I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about him. I want to focus on the middleweight division, Jermall Charlo, Tank Davis in the lightweight division, the opportunity that I see our brothers can have in order to, all right, who this is again? This the brother again? Is this the brother again? Hold on, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, going once, going twice. Okay, he ain't saying nothing.
Call from.
All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Are you with me?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Thomas. I'm calling from Seattle. Let me turn this down. So, hey, Blood, what's going on, man?
Thomas from Seattle.
Are you there? Yeah, Thomas from Seattle.
Yes, sir. Blood, can you hear him, Blood?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I
don't know.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Go ahead, brother, on what you want to talk about as it relates to the subject matter.
All right, so we're talking about Charlo, yeah? Oh, damn, Blood, man, it's good to see you. Man, I've been following you for a decade, man. You're in my first boxing channel. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about Charlo. All right, so, man, if he was going to do it in the middleweight division, he'd already done it. I just don't see it. I see him going backwards. Like, he is going life and death with C-level fighters, man. Like, his brother, I have faith in. I do not have faith in Jermall Charlo when he was my favorite of the two brothers, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. I just don't see him getting it done. I do not see him beating Yanni Beck. I think Yanni Beck is the future of 160.
You're talking about this guy. Hold on. You're talking about this guy right here. This is the one that I think, what's my brother name? What my brother name? Lightweight champion. He fought Pernell Whitaker. He's a coach. Damn, man, we interviewed him. Damn, Blood. Oh man, y'all help me out, man. What the brother that's
Yanni Beck?
Yeah, he fought Pernell Whitaker.
The guy from
Buddy McGirt.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Buddy McGirt's a good fighter.
Yeah, no, saying Buddy McGirt is he's training Zanabek. That's who's training Buddy McGirt. This is Buddy McGirt fighter.
Is that who's training Yanni Beck?
Yep. Buddy McGirt. Yep.
See, now I do have faith in Yanni Beck, and I try not to get in Andre's shit about not getting the fights because I feel like sometimes he's avoided, but he has an opportunity with Yanni Beck, and he's going to pass on it. And I'm tired of all these fighters passing on legitimate fights to put their hand out, waiting for a Canelo payday when they should be cleaning up whatever division they're in, making a case for themselves. Now, I was a fan of Triple.
Your phone breaking up.
Built his brand up. HBO helped his ass. But he was still taking the fights when they were available. And I do not see that with these other guys. We got, Munguia has got, 39 fights?
Yeah, I mean, Munguia,
and he's still fighting C-level fighters.
Yeah.
You know, like he should have already fought Andrade. He should have already fought Charlo. Like these fights should have already happened.
I totally agree.
And it's just not. Like I just, as much as I like Charlo, I don't see him going up to 68 and doing anything up there. I just don't. Like he wants to fight that David Benavidez fight been there for years. They're on the same side of the street.
Yeah.
That fight could have been made. Yeah. They don't make it. And before I forget, I just want to thank Blood for those Hagler videos. Man, Hagler has been my hero since I was a little kid, man. And you touched me when you made those. I came on one night right after Hagler passed, and you guys were doing a live, and it tore me up, man. And I was just like, I wanted to call in, but I didn't know how to call in. I just got lucky. Now I didn't even think I was going to get in. But thank you, Blood, for making that the tributes to Hagler. And
yes, sir.
And I don't know. I was hoping. I've made a request because if anybody could do this video, Blood, it would be you, and it would be a tribute to the late great old master Joe Gans, the guy who started all of it. Joe Gans. Everybody forgets about this guy now. That Lee Wiley, he did a video on Joe Gans because there's so little footage. And I tried to ask you, I think I emailed you about a year ago.
Right.
Because I don't know how to get that information. Like, how do you even find out? Because you just can't get the footage.
Did I answer you?
I don't think you did. But it would be, that would be like, because we got
a lot of stuff I got through magazines, newspaper articles. And I have a lot of magazines. In fact, I have a whole stack of magazines here that I'm gonna give the coach when I come over to.
I know you got a stack. I've seen your stack of magazines, man. And
magazines, you can find them, for cheap if you look around. Just got to be shopping.
Yeah, because Blood, I appreciate how you try to educate the younger fans, because you and I are like the same age, man. We came up watching the same fights at the same time. I just turned 50 a few months ago. We've been watching the same fights. Liking this, and I've always felt like you and I shared the same opinion on all these fighters, from Floyd to Hagler to Triple G. And I remember you did the video. You tried to tell people, man, these are belt holders. They are not champions. This man is not beating champions. And I just was like, and people that gets lost on people, and because everybody's toting up Gervonta Davis. Now I like Davis.
Hey, listen, we got to wrap it up because we got other calls calling in, my brother. But all
right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys' show.
Just hit me up at Gmail, okay? And I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, Blood.
All right, but
thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Salute to Thomas from Seattle, man. Salute to Thomas from Seattle. We have other callers calling in. That's the only reason I had to cut it short. But he was on there for a little over 5 minutes too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Blood. Hey, shout out to Leandro. We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, man.
It's over, boy.
He say she'll do a show on Canelo. Man, I don't even, bro. Listen, I can't mention that dude name, man. I can't mention that dude name, bro. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the name off the screen because people get strokes and aneurysms and be fainting and falling out, and I don't need that right now. I'm talking about Jermall Charlo. Anybody want to talk about Jermall Charlo, the opportunity that he has to seize the moment in the middleweight division? Let's talk about that. All this, I don't want to talk about the C word. The C word is a bad word that triggers people. So I don't want to talk about the C word.
But Charlo leads to the C word, Coach.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you're right about that. But what I'm saying is, as of right now, the C word says he's busy. He has a fight schedule set up for this year. And so we know that he's not fighting any of those guys. We know this. So since we know this, I'm saying an opportunity. I'm a middleweight champion. I got an opportunity to fight for a vacant belt. Andrade's going now. I got an opportunity to fight the winner out of Triple G and Murata. I got an opportunity here. I'm talking about the opportunity, and they want to talk about the boy from Mexico. I don't want to talk about him, man. I don't want to. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, he always talk about Canelo." I ain't saying nothing about him, So, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is M1 from the BX.
M1 from the BX. The Browns, talk to me, fam. M1. What you want to talk about as it relates to the subject matter?
All right, Coach, man. Double jack guys. Charlo, the PBC.
Man, what is wrong with y'all phones, dog?
I think it's the whole company.
Bro, I'm lost. What you say? You say the PBC you think is the whole company?
TNT.
Man, listen, hey, you got to call back. Hey, M1, man, your phone bad, man. Everybody calling on Obama phones today. Y'all, please, man, when you call in, please make sure, man, that the call back, my brother. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to Thomas Jones, man. Put y'all in that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Listen, man, everybody calling in. Everybody got the same phone call. He says, will Blood have a round table about on light heavyweights when he drops that doc about them? Yeah, hey, listen, he got to have, hold on. What my brother name on? Hold on, we got another call calling in, Blood. All right, I hope this is a good phone. Please be calling with a good connection. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I usually call from.
Oh, man, god damn, dog.
Damn, I'm telling you, it's probably the company, man.
All right, talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
Man, nobody wants to talk about no Charlo, man. We want to talk about the C word. And I'm just playing. Nah, because you got a historian there, man. What's up with terrible Terry Norris, man? I remember growing up. Now that guy was a killer. Did you have a guy there?
What's your name, brother? Where you calling from?
Santiago. I'm usually from San Diego.
Oh, Santiago. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. You talking about terrible Terry Norris? You talking about Terry? You talking about terrible Terry Norris? Terry Norris is a bad boy, yeah.
Yeah.
He got engaged in too many fights. Too many fights. He got engaged in too many fights.
Yeah.
He went toe to toe a little too much.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Went toe to toe a little too much, man. Is there anything else you want to say, Santiago?
No, man. I was actually gonna try to test my phone out because everybody got a bad phone today. Phone service.
Yeah, they do, man. But hey, Santiago, man, thank you so much for calling in, my brother. Salute. You calling from?
Problem, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Santiago. But I don't know what it is. They calling in with these Boudadine phones. All these phones, Boudadine. Hey, shout out to we did Thomas Jones. Okay, he said about the light heavyweight. All right, here we go. God damn. Here we go. Listen, please, y'all got to tighten up, man. God damn, man. Y'all got to tighten up today, man. I ain't calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Jerry from Tampa.
Jerry from Tampa. Jerry, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about as it relates to the subject matter?
So with Charlo, I mean, he's trying to get the Canelo, the Canelo payday. So I could kind of get where he's coming from. I'm glad he's a world champion, but with Tank, I really don't know what's going on. A lot of people don't realize, but he has an interim title.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever had a world title at lightweight or super featherweight.
Who you talking about? You talking about Tank?
I may be mistaken on. Yeah, Tank Davis.
No, he has a Reggie belt. He has a WBA. He has a WBA regular lightweight champion. He has that.
Now, isn't the WBA champion what's his name? Cambosos?
Yes, he's the super. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up right quick, bro. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that I'm on point. Okay. Let me see.
That title Tank has, I don't think it's even in existence in most divisions. So from what I've seen, I think it's an interim, some sort of interim title.
Well, he's supposed to have the belt that he's supposed to have is the WBA regular. This site is not haven't even been updated. He's supposed to have the WBA regular. To be honest with you, my brother, that's the belt that Tank's supposed to have right now in his possession. It's not even an intern belt. It's Cambosos has the WBA super, and Tank has the WBA regular. They have a regular belt. That's the one that he has. Tank Davis.
Yeah, that way I don't even know what they're waiting for because there's no. It's not like Canelo where you know they know they're going to get paid, but yeah, that's what I think about him.
Okay.
Hey, but I hope you both have a good weekend.
Hey, man, shout out to Jerry from Tampa, man. Well, Tampa in the bill. Tampa been represented today, man. Shout out to Jerry in the Tampa, man. Give him a round of applause. Shout out to you, fam. Tampa represented today. So we got 2 calls from Tampa. Now, I don't know whatever it ain't my phone. It damn sure ain't my phone. I can tell you that right now. I got damn good reception over here. It ain't my damn phone. I can tell you that right now. It ain't my phone at all. It's everybody calling in with Boudadine. You know what I mean? They want to put it on the old boy. I ain't never had no problems like this since I've been on the show. So shit, don't try to put it on me. Let's call in. Let's see what's up. We fixing to find out because I got AT&T. That's who I got.
It's a lot of people calling out in Florida woods, Coach. You got a lot of Florida callers, and they calling from the country, the boondog.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? There's M1 again, man, from my house phone, man.
M1, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You sound good now, M1. Shit, what does the M stand for? What does the M stand for?
The M stand for my name. My name is Manny, bro. It's like 4 brothers the name Manny, so I'm the first one. That's why.
M1 from the Bronx. Talk to me, baby. Well, go ahead and say what's on your mind.
Yeah, man. The thing with Jermall Charlo and Tank, I was real big on Tank, but to me it's the PBC, man, because everything that the PBC touches, man, it just turns to shit, man.
But do you see there's a way that opportunity to where they can really seize the moment and really just fight those other fighters to get those belts? It's open season.
Yeah, I think right now the Andre moved up to 168.
Okay.
I think there's a chance for Charlo right now. You know what I'm saying? To clean out the whole division. But it depends on, you know what I'm saying, on the company to see if PBC puts in those bids because they ain't doing nothing for them.
I mean, I see exactly what you're saying, and I kind of feel the same way. I just feel like that these guys, there's an opportunity here. Again,
there is an opportunity because there's been an opportunity for them.
Yeah, especially now. You can strike now when the fire is hot. But go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, man, that's all I really gotta say, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's even the fighters right now. Even though I think that they, you know what I'm saying, they all dumb for doing the shit they doing, losing all this money, but. I don't know. It's like a slave contract.
Hey, man, thank you so much, man. My main man M1, thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you, fam. Hey, blood. I know you've been doing this shit a long time. Like, bro, I just come out with a headline, a title of the show. I get attacked before the show comes on. They don't know what I'm going to say, how I'm going to present the information. I'm automatically attacked. I'm like, man, this don't make no goddamn sense. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna say. Oh, nigga, you's a hater. You finna hate on Jermall Charlo and Tank. I ain't saying not one hating word. I'm like, dude, I'm seeing an opportunity here. I'm the type of guy, I'm an optimist, and I'm the type of guy I feel like, hey, man, when I see opportunity, I'm like, man, this the way I see it. I think that they can really make this happen, but these fighters are gonna have to be willing to do that themselves. That's all I'm saying. If they're willing to do that themselves, these fights can be made. And I just honestly feel that way, especially if you're telling me that these fighters, if you're comparing these fighters to the great fighters of the past, if you're comparing these fighters to the great fighters of the past, I need to see some great fighters of the past type fights. You see what I'm saying, blood? Like I said, I need to see some fighters of the past type fights. Shit, if I don't see any of those fights, you know what I mean? Then I just can't. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, we got another call calling in. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Major Key Boxing, Central Florida. What's going on?
Major Key Boxing from Central Florida, from the old town. What's going on, Major Key? You sound good, Glenn. You sound good. Talk to me.
I'm chilling, bro. Hey, I'm chilling, bro. That's what I wanted to prove right here. The boxing gods. What's going on, blood? I've been going with you, brother.
Brother, man, it's good to talk to you, Glenn.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just wanted to prove that the boxing gods were condemning the people that were speaking blasphemy. That's why you couldn't hear them. The phones were being destroyed by the boxing guys because they didn't really know what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So what we talking about, let's stick to the subject, right? That's what it is. We got a subject matter and people are calling about some nonsense. So let's talk about the subject matter. Jermall Charlo, honestly speaking, if you really care about the dude, yo, he should just stay at that division right now and just work what he's supposed to have been working on in the last 5 years. That's what he needs to be doing. Because when he moves up, hey, look, man, he's a very the basics he's got locked down, but the heart, everything else, all the intangibles, I don't see it from Charlo, at least not from Big Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see him really capitalizing at 168. So if you really care about the dude, I would say, yo, stick to 160 and start doing the things that you've been lacking on the last 5 years. That's what I would say.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So do you see the opportunity? But do you do see the opportunity there? That especially now Andrade.
No.
Go ahead. Sorry.
There's an opportunity. But the problem with that, the whole thing is for me that if when he moves to that weight class, man, these dudes are bigger, slicker. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a special type of dude with a special type of heart. And I don't believe that Charlo has it. But yo, I'm still working, man. I just wanted to call in to prove that the boxing gods were condemning the people calling with them fake ass Obama phones. And that's all I gotta say, man. Y'all have a great day.
All right, shout out to Major Key, man. Hey, man. Hey, salute. Let's get the super chat out of the way. Salute to Bernard Burton. Go ahead, my brother. Hey, salute to my main man Major Key. Shout out to Bernard Burton. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
They say coming in late. Salute, coach. Yeah, salute to you, fam. Man, goddamn. All right, bro, listen. The C word is condemned over here. No one is allowed to use that word. Okay? And certain people feel some type of way about the C word. When you mention that, it's a world war. They get mad at me, want to attack me. I ain't even said the C word. They get mad at me, want to attack me. I'm talking about two different fighters, two different nationalities, the same nationality, the same country I'm from, and y'all everybody talking about the goddamn C word. Please, no C word today. Damn. Blood, sorry about that, blood. Hey, blood, this is what I've been going through. This is what I've been going through. But I'm like, I did a show earlier in the week, and it was World War X around this motherfucker, man. I'm like, God damn. Anyways, man, let's talk about Marvin Hagler. Can we talk about Marvin Hagler? Some of the fights. What, like, when you think of Marvin Hagler, blood, what are some of the classic fights that stand out in your mind that he had?
The first fight that comes up is always Hearns. Hearns, always. That's number one. Especially when he knocked that Jerry curl to the side. That was funny. You know, you laugh, Coach. When you watched it in the mid-80s, like, did you not laugh at that curl?
But that shit there, boy, man, Hagler was bleeding. Listen, is there any truth to the story that the doctors was going to stop the fight because of the blood that Hagler got cut real bad and the blood was going into his eye, and I had to ask somebody else, but have you heard that? He told them, "Hey, listen, man, give me one more round." I don't know. I don't know.
That's they were thinking about it. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how close they was to stopping the fight. But it was discussed. Yes, there was rumor that they were going to stop at the next round and things like that.
But you know what? I don't know why, because he stopped him he knocked Hearns out. What was that? The third round? I think the third round. He knocked him out in the third round.
Third
so
and fourth,
it was the third round. So
third, I think, yeah.
They shouldn't even. I'm not saying I don't know how true it is, but they shouldn't even had that discussion. He knocked him out in the third round. Hearns. I want to say he fought the wrong fight, but he didn't have a choice because Hagler imposed his will on him. No, I'm coming on the inside. Hagler took some big shots. He got hurt. He got rocked in that fight. And what I love about Hagler was his ability to be able to fight through fatigue, his ability to be able to, even when he gets hurt, he had a granite chin. He knew how to take that punch, fight through his wooziness and dizziness. You see what I'm saying? And just keep the constant pressure on. Just weather the storm. His ability to be able to weather the storm, no matter what adversity he went through, with the Hearns fight, the first 3 rounds, and with the John Mugabe fight, especially that fight for me. That fight there.
That was a rough fight, bro.
I seen the fight 15 times. So, that fight, I'm like, damn, he got hurt plenty of times. But they was landing some bombs. And I thought Hagler was going to go down. I thought he was going to get stopped at one point in time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, shit, how he taking it? So
25-0. He was never the same after he fought Hagler, John Mugabe.
Yeah.
That was a very good fight. John Mugabe, he had to work his way up. But you know what? He had a TV contract. So a lot of us got to see his fights when he was coming up, when he was fighting guys like Frank the Animal Fletcher and all those guys coming up. We got to see a lot of those fights. And he was a big threat to Hagler because all of his fights were knockouts. So, and Hagler was getting on in age too. He was getting a little bit older at the time. He had slowed down a notch after having all those tough fights in the 70s and everything. But he went out there and he showed us what kind of warrior he is when he went out there and stopped John Mugabe, the younger fighter. And John Mugabe was the one who was damaged goods after that, because the exact next fight after he lost to Hagler, he lost again.
And
downhill ever since then.
Now I was talking to Steve Kim. He was telling me that that I think he told me that Bob Arum told him. I'm paraphrasing, of course. He said that the John Mugabe fight was supposed to be Marvin Hagler's last fight. He was going to retire.
Yeah, he was going to retire but because what happened was Harold Graham was the mandatory. After that, he was going to have to fight another undefeated fighter named Harold Graham. Okay. I'm sure you know who Harold Graham is.
Graham,
got stretched out by Julian Jackson.
Yeah.
But the guys who were moving up in the rankings were in the top 10 at that time. You had Julian Jackson. All of these kind of guys were just starting to come into the division. Mike McCallum moving in there. So Hagler was going to have his hands full if he stayed around about 3 more years. Who knows, man? He might have went out on the shield. We don't know for sure. We never really seen Hagler really, all that hurt. I think he was only knocked down one time, and that was the knockdown against Juan Roldan. That don't count.
Yeah.
Because he kind of slipped. I don't really feel that was a knockdown in that fight, but Hagler was just tough. He had a granite chin, bro.
Yeah, this is the thing I say. Just like you said, I mean, he was champion for like 7-8 years, something like that. He went on a run when he got the belt. So he didn't really have anything else to prove. He had 62. He was 62-2 or something like that. 62 wins, 2 losses, 2-3 losses, something like that. 2 draws. I mean, he didn't have anything else to prove. So Like he didn't have to fight anybody else, in my opinion. Like so, he didn't have to fight those other dudes. When he fought Ray Leonard, when he fought Sugar Ray, I still say Hagler won the fight. You know, probably my bias, but he took like 13 months off, 13, 14 months off. And sources say that Ray Leonard saw that was a perfect opportunity to fight Hagler. You know what I mean? Because they say he like you said, he didn't look the same, like he was slowing down a little bit. And Sugar Ray said this is the perfect time. And they talked him out of retiring that had that Sugar Ray fight, and he made a boatload of money on that fight. Not trying to talk fanaging, but sources say from what me and Steve Kim was talking about, the way the contract was worked out, Sugar Ray took the guaranteed money. He took like maybe 14, 15 million or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not 14, 15 million, but he had a high guarantee.
I don't remember what it was. Yeah, you're schooling me right here, Coach.
And Hagler said, "Look, I take more of the pay-per-view, right? I take more of the pay-per-view money.
That's
like,
right.
Give me a lower guarantee, and I take more of the pay-per-view." And the pay-per-view did so well that Hagler ended up making way more money than Ray Leonard made. You know, so I didn't even know that. I think Steve Kim told me that story. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that.
That's true. That is
he heard
true.
that from Bob.
He decided to take more of the pay-per-view money. That is true.
Right.
That is true. The way they worked it out, they didn't really negotiate too hard. You know, it wasn't really a tight negotiation or nothing like that. They just got the fight done, man. It came a little bit late, but not too late. You know? Did you? What did you think about?
Okay, let me ask you this: the politics, from what you can remember, from doing your research, studying the historic fights of the past. Do you think it was more political then? As in comparison to now, or do you feel like now is a little bit more political as of late? A lot of the fights that we want not getting made. I mean, fights back then didn't get made neither. But I'm just saying, what do you think about the politics aspect of it back then?
The politics were pretty much the same back then. There was a lot of the same issues, except there was depending on how far you go back, there was less belts. If you go anything before 1983, then you only have WBA and WBC. Yeah. After 83, you got to deal with the IBF. And then, of course, the WBO came into play later. I think the biggest change is more sanctioning bodies, a couple of new weight classes, more belts. The ranking systems are not as solid as they used to be. Back in the day, if you had a faulty ranking system, the networks would investigate you and all kinds. That's why they cut the ABC, King's ABC tournament.
Yeah, that shit was rigged.
With fake rankings and stuff like that. They didn't deal with it back then, but the media of today, they'll accept it, and the networks will accept it too. But I think a lot of the networks, bro, are pulling out now because the promoters cannot give them the fights. You know, they don't have all the fighters. There's not a monopoly like Don King had, bro.
I'm glad you said something. Like someone asked me, they say, what's the difference in boxing now? And why does it seem like it's like so hard to make these fights? I said Don King. That's the missing element. When Don King was here, it forced, like he had his foot on Bob Arum neck, in my opinion. Like, okay, no, you got some competition here. You know, we're gonna make these fights happen. You know what I mean? And he was forced to kind of like make these cross-promotional fights and stuff like that because you had someone like a Don King there. So that's what the game is missing, in my opinion, Don King. I want to show you something. This is the PBC website, and I always look. This is their fight schedule for the rest of March. This is their fight schedule they have so far. I don't want to say the rest of March. Let's say, because I always get alerts from all of the different places. They don't have a big fight schedule as it relates to fight dates. This fight got rescheduled, the Charlo versus Castaño too, because he got hurt, and then we had the Spence Ugas. Now, normally when the PBC have fights, we'll normally see like a long list of fight dates and different fighters. But from what I'm hearing, I don't understand the business aspect of why they're having trouble getting fight dates for all of their fighters. And they do have a plethora of fighters, taking words from Floyd Mayweather. But they're not able to get the fight dates for all of their fighters that they have. So did the promoters back then, like Don King, Bob Arum, who was the other promoters? Muhammad
was the promoter back then. You had Don King. You had Dan Dover. You had the Goosens.
Muhammad also, right?
Yeah, he was a promoter. Who else? You had like small time promoters like Russell Peltz, what's his name, Silverman, and guys like that too.
So
Small time. The biggest promoters, really though, bro, was Aaron King. If you take it back to the 70s and stuff, it was Aaron King, really. Goosen and all of those other guys, you know, they were Dova. They were like the level below Don King and Bob Arum.
So,
and then the level below them was Russell Peltz and the ones who dealt with territories. They had the territory promoters too.
Okay, yeah, like the region,
Giorgino and all of those type of guys, right?
Who is your? I'm going left field with this. Who would you say was your favorite? Just say one. I don't want to say favorite. One of your favorite trainers, boxing trainers.
Boxing trainers. There's been several. I think George Benton is a real good one. Eddie Futch. From back in the day, I think my favorite two were George Benton, Eddie Futch, Archie Moore was a trainer. I think Who You Call It was a pretty good. Emil Griffith was a good trainer. You know, there was some good trainers. I liked a lot of the fighters that went from fighters to trainers,
right?
Because they understood the sweet science a lot. Like George Benton, man, he came up with the whole plan for Monroe when he fought Hagler.
Right.
He was really good at training his fighters to deal with southpaws and all that kind of stuff because he had experience going in there. Archie Moore was a very good trainer too. He was very tough though, Archie Moore, and that's why some fighters left him, such as Ali. But
Eddie Futch,
was a really good trainer. Dova was I'll tell you what, Angelo Dundee, they say that he's more of a motivator, but he knew a lot of the technical side of it too. He was a good trainer from back in the day, you know. There's been so many of them coming.
Listen, let me tell you something. Ali, now I could be wrong on this, but I don't think I'm right. I think Ali had like 5 or 6 losses. I want to say 4 of his losses came from Eddie Futch fighters. As a matter of fact, he trained Frazier.
He did, yeah.
Ali lost to who else? He lost to Ken Norton.
Lost to Ken Norton. Yeah,
I think Futch trained him.
He lost to Larry Holmes. Don't really.
Yeah, we can't count that.
He lost to Trevor Berbick. Unfortunately, Angelo Dundee was working with Trevor Berbick.
Yeah, Trevor.
But
Berbick.
Ali only lost 5 fights, I believe.
5 fights,
5 fights is all he lost.
So when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I could be wrong. I want to say 3 or 4 of those fights he lost. Eddie Futch. It was an Eddie Futch trained fighters. Eddie Futch was in the corner.
Definitely for the Joe Frazier fights. And you know another good trainer, Sandy Sadler was another good one too.
Sandy Sadler?
Sandy Sadler was good.
So okay, so right now, 2022, we in March of 2022. The talk of the town is this one guy. I don't want to say his name because everybody gonna get the Holy Ghost. Talk of the town is one guy. What is it that you would like to see as it relates? Now we do have a lot of good fights going down in the women's division, in the women's boxing. That shit popping. I don't know a whole lot about women's boxing. I always get with Julius on that. He know that shit. He know women's boxing back and forth, blood. He does. Like how you know boxing, the men's boxing, he know that women's shit. He know that shit. Like, so I have to always pick it back on him. But what are some of the fights that you want to see just in the division? We know the heavyweights, they're doing their thing. We can't complain about that. We know there's a war going on in Ukraine and stuff like that, but just from not heavyweights, just maybe cruiserweight all the way down to like featherweight.
Now the cruiserweights, I haven't been keeping up with them in a while, so I don't really know who's there. I know no, I don't really have a fight that I want to see it that I'm just dying to see at cruiserweight. I do want to see a unification at light heavyweight, which we're on our way there. So I would like the winner of Canelo. I think that Beterbiev, whether you want to call him Beterbiev or Better Beef, because some people call him they call him Better Beef, depending on where you're from. I'd like to see him and Joe Smith have a fight there, right?
Yeah.
I'd also like to see, of course, I want to see the big fight, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, if he gets through the Ugas fight. I think that Tank Davis would be a good fight. Tank Davis versus Devin Haney or something.
Yeah.
Right. That would
Yes,
be a real good fight. Let me think what else.
You probably got to look at the fight schedule.
Coach, there's you'd have to look at the fight schedule. Coach, there's not really nothing that I'm hurting for other than unification, Coach. Whoever has the belts there, and I don't know these champions as well as I did 5 years ago because there's 80 something of these guys, right? The last time I counted, there was 82 of these belt holders, so I can't keep up with them, Coach. It's just too many of them.
Like I'm looking at this, like Smith and West, you hitting everybody on the head, like the light heavyweight division, the cruiserweight division. Okoli, I'm not really sold on Okoli. I'm not gonna lie, he got a lot of work to do. I agree with you on that. Let me address this other guy. He trolling. I think this Kareem. Kareem, I'm not even gonna address you. I got this guy. He stalks me, and he's one of my fanboys. He loves me. And
you talking about Kareem?
Yeah, the way. Yeah, he got a couple of burner accounts. Cause this dude right here, I think this Kareem right here. He say coach the Canelo fanboy. Don't want nobody to say his name. Boy, hush. Shit, Canelo fans.
Oh, you are a fanboy of Trevor Bryan, though.
My dog, Trevor Bryan. Hey, listen, blood. Listen, hold on. Trevor Bryan got the same WBA belt as Tank Davis. So for all y'all,
he has the same belt that Ali had, right?
Yeah, he had the same. Yeah, he has the same belt that Ali had. He has the historic belt, but he has the Reggie belt. Tank Davis has the Reggie belt. So how is the Reggie belt good for Tank, but the Reggie ain't good for Trevor Bryan? I don't understand the double standards, guys. I don't. Hey, Coach Serene said, "Coach of the Trevor Bryan #1 fan." Hey, listen, blood. I reached out to the nigga. The nigga ain't called me back. And I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. God, I'm the only one in America representing for you, dog.
You're the only one. He has an OnlyFans page, but for him, it's called OnlyFan. And Coach is the only fan of Trevor Bryan's OnlyFan page. He's the only fan. Coach Malachi. That's it.
Hey, blood. I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is what made me jump on Trevor Bryan. I said, okay, we supposed to be supporting black fighters. Okay, we support all our black fighters. Okay, cool. All right, but Trevor Bryan is a black fighter. Last time I checked, from New York, all been in New York. He's a champion. Last time I checked. Why we ain't talking about him? Why we not keeping that same energy for Trevor Bryan, the brother that we had when Wilder had the belt in the WBC when he was the heavyweight champion? And I noticed that nobody wants to. We pro-black until it come to Trevor Bryan. Then we don't want to be pro-black no more. Y'all got to make your mind up.
Because, Coach, Trevor Bryan is just not the man, Coach. You're the only one who believes that Trevor Bryan is the future of American boxing. You're the only one who ever said it, Coach.
Hey, the dude, what you say, fam? You said you ready to swallow me. Hey, listen, man, I don't get down like that, dog. I don't get down. You said you ready to swallow. Yeah, I don't get down like that, dog. I don't get down like that, dog. But I'm pretty sure some people out there that help you out on that. But I don't get down like that on me. I really don't. He said, Coach is the head of the Trevor Bryan appreciation. Hey, y'all gonna stop hating too. Y'all gonna stop.
Tell him, y'all. Tell Coach, man.
Hey, y'all gonna stop hating on my dog.
Trevor Bryan.
Hey, blood, y'all they gonna stop hating on my dog, Trevor Bryan. Hey, but all jokes aside, I was being facetious about it, right? I was like, man. I'm just trying to see, I was pointing out the double standards. This what it was, blood. We had a show. I was pointing out the double standards. I said, okay, if we're going to support black, let's support all black. We can't be picking and choosing which one we want to support. Why we ain't get behind Trevor? And I just, the shit just took a whole nother story for itself. It just took a whole nother story for itself. You know what I mean? Hey, phone lines is open, man. Hey, but anybody got a problem? This dude right here, that's probably Kareem. Kareem, I ain't thinking about it. That's Kareem. That's Kareem. Phone lines is open. Hey, hold on, Daniel Rios. What you say, fam? He said, dude, taking the page out of J. Rock Williams. I'm going to peel his banana. Whoo, bro. Hey, Carl Hansen, what you say, fam? He said, Coach, you just telling it how it is. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. I ain't, Hey, Kareem, you got to stop. Call in, man. These dudes, hey, I want to jump on one more thing. Blood, you've been doing this shit you've been on YouTube since 2007. Yeah. Has the trolls, were they the same in 2007 that they are in 2022?
No, not quite. They were not quite the same. You know when it changed after that Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather stuff. That's when the trolling got really bad. Once people started, if you're an uploader and you have a strong opinion, they're gonna bother you, coach, and you got a strong opinion. So you're gonna have some trolls, bro. You're gonna have some trolls. If you don't have no trolls, you're not doing right, coach. If you don't have no trolls, then you ain't successful on YouTube, brother. You have to have some trolls, brother.
Hey, Blood,
you have to have some.
Blood, I'm finna ask you a dumb question. Have you been threatened since you've been on YouTube?
Yes. I've even had people get my IP address, and you know how you could type and then they go in and they do their little computer shit. They go and they break into your computer and they do IPs and all that. I've had all that shit done to me. I've had my computer hacked. I've had people tell me they're gonna pull up on me. No one's never pulled up. I've always told them, hey, my name's Marlon Jordan or whatever. You know, I don't really care. You know, there's no Marlon. No one's gonna do nothing, man. These trolls are just all talk, coach. They're all talk.
Hey, Blood. I think the other day, the show I did the other day, I said, y'all really think that we, us content creators, that I'm sitting at home like, oh shit, oh my God, it's Blood. Oh, I don't want to check my messages because there might be some threats in there. Oh, damn. Oh, they sent me a gun emoji. Fuck. What am I going to do? Like, I'm just stressed out about this shit. Boy, hush. I got some of the stickies of the icky over here. You know what I mean? I got some of, as a matter of fact, let's hit the sound effect.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I got some of the stickies of the icky over here, man. I'm a professional troll myself, so my troll game is sick. Like, when I troll, I troll. So I ain't worried about that. I don't mind the trolls, man. I don't get mad. I got out of character one time online. You know what I mean? And I caught myself. I felt so goddamn stupid afterwards. I said, no, man, I ain't, and I haven't got out of character since. I talk my shit. That's it. We gonna smoke some good green, and that's about that. That's about it, though.
I got my blunt ready to go. I got my blunt ready to go. I rolled the blunt. See that? See, I got it ready to go.
Hey, my brother, Blood, man, my man, I'm so happy you came on the show today,
only
man.
One lick, too. Anybody who rolls a blunt and they do more licking on the blunt, that's not a good blunt, right? So it only takes one lick to roll a blunt.
Damn,
right? When you roll with people, just know that. If they going up and putting their mouth all over the blunt, don't smoke the blunt with them. Don't smoke it with them.
Man,
smoke
you know
your
what?
own blunt.
Boy, you wrote that. Hey, listen, boy, I got a friend of mine, boy. It's a female. You know, she's married to my best friend. They both are my best friends. Boy, she rolled like a pro. See how you just rolled that blunt? But she rolled that bitch just like that. Like, bam. Listen, with the long nails. She like, oh shit, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, boy, she don't even play.
Right there.
Boy, she gangster with it. Boy, she gangster with it. Boy, I'm feeling so. I'm like, damn, I'm struggling with rolling some rolling papers.
She can do it with nails on, then that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm struggling rolling with rolling paper. She like, shit, Tasha just, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, bro, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I'm an expert, man. I've been rolling blunts since 1990 or 89 or something. So, back in the day, they had the big ass Philly blunts. They didn't have the cigarillos. And we rolling out these big old paper bag things. We had to put it together and shit like that. I've always been a blunt smoker, man. I roll a joint too. I roll one of those too. You know, I could roll all that shit.
Hey, this a troll right. Like, oh,
did I kill you, bitch? Oh, Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints. What the fuck? Damn, grenade on this nigga, man. You was what?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That dude right here, man. Let's make the show back. Let's make the show back. Kareem, it is you, Kareem. Kareem, it is you. Kareem, it is you. This got to be you, Kareem. Kareem, he said, Coach Malik, I'm obsessed with LDBC style clout chasing. You got to have some clout in order for me to chase it, sir. Kareem, I know that's you, Kareem.
Don't Kareem supposedly live in Clearwater or something like that? Yeah, that might be Keith Thurman, coach.
You know the crazy part about it? They gotta subscribe in order to leave a comment. Hey, I appreciate you, Kareem. And he left me super chats too. Have you ever had a troll leave you super chats after threatening you?
Yeah, I have. I mean, they're crazy. You meet some of the craziest people on YouTube. Yeah, these people are crazy on there. I don't even know where the hell they come from. They do some of the weirdest. They have some of the strangest activities going on and things through their mind. I can't figure them out, coach. I can't figure it out. It's a joke to me too. I'm laughing too with you, coach.
Hey, blood, this shit be so hilarious, bro. I was like, bro, I say, oh, that's what this shit is all about. I said, oh, okay, let me go ahead and just roll with the punches. I'm bobbing and weaving, you know what I mean, throwing check hooks. Get shot with digital bullets online. Oh, nigga, when I see you, nigga, boy, I'm gonna tell you, boy, hey, listen, hold on. Boy, this shit here right here, man. I like to hit them with their pinky when they come over here.
Now, who sent you, nigga?
I saw that bless 365. She said, Kareem, get off my coach nuts. Get off my nut sacks, man.
Shut up. I'll bust a cap up in your ass.
Get off my nut sacks, man. God damn, man.
We the Florida boys. We don't have no fear over here.
I got it, man. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. I love them, though. I ain't gonna lie, Blood. I love them, man. Hey, Blood, man. Blood, listen, man.
You have to have them, bro.
Blood, listen. Bro, I really appreciate you taking the time out, man, to come over here, man. Like, bro, man, I didn't do what I wanted to do with the Hagler. We're gonna try to set that up for next week. I just want to talk about just hold on. What other projects are you working on right now? Let everybody know.
The only project I'm working on right now is Hagler. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up that series, and then I'm gonna start another documentary called Cassius Clay, Road to the Heavyweight Championship, where I'm gonna tell the true story of Ali. How he started out as Cassius Clay, and it's gonna be in between 1959 and 64. So that's next. That's next on the agenda.
1959 to 64?
1959 to 1964. Cassius Clay, Road to the Heavyweight Championship. I got Reese Tanaka coming in to help me again on the graphics. It's gonna be big time, bro. We're gonna really tell the full story. I got some prizes for you, Coach. I have when I see you, Coach, this is my stack of magazines that I put together for you, Coach.
Oh, man!
Hey. And that's just one stack. I got another stack here. Coach, I got you magazines from the 1970s.
Oh, man. Damn, boy.
Going to be yours. I got you. Lots of Ali. See? Lots of Ali. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Coach, I even got you covered for the 1960s, Coach. Hold on, let me see. I got you a lot of 60s.
Damn, boy.
Here's one. Here's just one just to show you. Just to show you, Coach.
Oh, man, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Hey, call what's your name? Where you calling from? We got a call coming in, Blood.
Hey, this is Baltimore Rack. Hey, how you doing, Coach?
Baltimore Rack, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about, my brother?
Hey, I wanted to talk about the hate that, my man Tank Davis getting, man. And, he's one of the, top fighters and one of the most exciting fighters, in the PBC or the Zone or any other promotional company out there. And the hate that he gets, because his last pay-per-view flopped a little bit, but the ones before that did tremendous numbers, man.
That wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault. And I said that on the show. That wasn't his fault. They did that fight on the same night as Sunday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs was playing that night. I think they was playing Buffalo Bills or something like that. That wasn't Tank's fault. To be honest with you, but to be fair, but go ahead.
Yeah, and he had an injury that everyone seen the injury when it happened. His hand was hurt and everything, and he still pushed through. But he still get all the hate and everything. But I guarantee, his next fight, even though it's going to be against Rolly, who is an undefeated champion, they gonna watch and they gonna hate. Is
Rolly a champion? Is Rolly a champion?
Yeah, Rolly is a champion.
What bet he is? No, he's not the regular champion. Tank is the regular champion.
I think he's the intern. My apologies. He's the intern. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's the intern. And the WBA is what they doing with the belts and everything. They trying to get all that straightened out and everything. So it ain't really fault. Yeah, fight whoever in front of you.
So do you see it as I see it as an opportunity for Tank to be able to to really become unified, fight some of the other champions, or not even just the other champions, just the other top guys in the top 5. I feel like he's that good. He can really challenge those guys and really make something happen really special. You know what I mean? Do you feel that same way, or you just content, with the way things are going with Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe right now, sir?
I was content like every other fan and watching, just sitting back and just watching and saying, they got a plan for him. But, I think it's time to take them training wheels off. I think the boys you know, can do whatever he wants to any fighter in there. Devin Haney, any of them, you hold his own. You always hear stories about Tank always knocking out heavyweights and everything, and when sparring and all that type of stuff. Now we want to see this stuff, man. Okay. It's about time for them to, you know, to take them training wheels off. And I know he can. Anybody knows he don't have no doubt in their mind. Anybody in that chat know off the break, you know, Tank a deal with anybody at 135, maybe 140. Now to be seeing Josh Taylor's performance last week, shit. I got my money on him. Shit.
Okay.
So, you know, and then I wanted to say something about your other boy, man.
Come on, Jermall Charlo.
And it's the C word, but it ain't that C word. It's the black C word, Charlo.
Yeah,
man.
Charlo. What you think about Jermall? You think you think, you know, like right now the middleweight division, in my opinion, is wide open. It's always been kind of wide open, but now that my main man Andrade has moved up to 168 officially, the WBO belt is vacant. You got Triple G fighting Murata for the unified middleweight champion, the WBA with the WB and the IBF. So Jermall Charlo has a WBC. He's been a champion for 4 years. He had that belt for 4 years. So what I'm saying is, do you look at it as he's not going to get the Canelo fight? That's done right now, so we know that. But do you see it as an opportunity to say, okay, can't get that fight right now, but what I can do is fight these other guys, you know, in order to solidify my position a little bit more? Do you feel that way, or how do you feel about that situation?
Yeah, I think you know his time is up at 160 right there. I think he's killing himself to try to make that weight and everything, man. He just move up. Because ain't nobody gonna fight him. And for some reason, he won't go hand to hand with my man Andre for some reason, man. He is southpaw. We seen what Korboff did to him. He put paws all over, and they rob him. You know, so he ain't going to. But you need to, you know, go up to 160. Try. I heard he was trying to do something with Caleb Plant. Right. You know, if that's the case, then go up there and try that, man. Because you know, Canelo ain't going nowhere near him. And, you know, it's more. Benavidez is probably gonna get a shot before he do, man. Okay. Benavidez and Andre, they gonna. I heard, but Charlo ain't doing nothing. He just disappointed me from the. I used to follow him, man. I used to love that man, man. And I looked up, and next thing you know, he ducking smoke from everybody, man. And he just there for a check, blatantly. You can just see it. He's there for a check, man.
Hey, but listen, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hey, man, I'm gonna let you go, my brother, man. Be more rack. Thank you so much for Baltimore Rack. Thank you for calling in, okay, my brother.
I appreciate that too. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother, man. Hold on. Y'all, listen. Y'all gonna put some respect on my brother Jermall Charlo name, man.
I'm sorry. 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong for that. I'm sorry. Hey, Blood. My brother, hold on, Blood. Hold on, Blood. I got one more with you. One thing I say about over here, man. New media today, USA Boxing. You know what I mean? With my brother Blood Boxing, Retro Boxing, the documentaries. We even motivate the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have, when I called him up, I was like, yo, what do you think?
Hey, we motivate the greats. That's it. My brother Blood, anything you want to say, man, before we wrap it up, man?
Hey, Coach, man, this has been a fucking blast, man. This has been a blast. Great experience, man. Thanks a lot, Coach, for having me come through, man. I always love hanging out with you, bro.
Hey, listen, man, listen. Before you go, I gotta tell you this here. You know this is my favorite Rocky movie of all time.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Hey, Coach, can you hit me one time? Hey, Coach, can you hit me one time with the David Ruffin, please? Coach?
Oh, David Ruffin. Hey, listen, man.
Give me one time with the David Ruffin.
Give him a dog club. What would say?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Bro, listen. Did you see, bro? Blood. Bro, when you watch that scene, they improvised that. That wasn't in the script. Can you hear me, Blood? Hold on. Blood, can you hear me?
You went out for a second.
No, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm saying when they did that scene wasn't in the script. He improvised that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the improvisation.
He did a great job.
Yeah, he said, and they just kept it. He said, hurting the group. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. He said, hurting the group. I'm the best thing that ever happened to this damn group. You know, there you go.
Unknown caller.
I'm the best thing that ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group.
Hold on, here you go. We got one more call. I'm the best. Hey, bro, listen, bro. That move, I've seen that move about 10 times, bro. Call it. What's your name? Where you calling from? All right, he hung the phone up. So we through with the phone lines. Cause everybody, listen, man, y'all gotta stop calling with these Obama phones, man. Listen, man, y'all gotta stop calling these Obama phones, dog. For real, man. Man. Y'all need to cut that shit out today, man. Like, I ain't never had no issues, man. Y'all calling these goddamn Obama phones, Metro PC. I ain't got nothing against Metro PCS, but y'all gotta do better, man. God damn, dog. Hey, shout out to my brother Blood. Are you going live?
Thanks, Coach. I'm gonna go ahead and come off and let you close the show.
All right.
I'd like to thank everybody and Coach, man. Thanks again. I'll see you in a few weeks too, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Give my brother Blood a round of applause, man. Y'all go to Retro Boxing and Documentaries, man. My brother Blood Boxing, man. Right here in Florida with me. We're not too far from each other. Hey, yeah, man. Y'all these Obama phones, man. God damn, y'all gotta tighten up, dog. Hey, shout out to my brother, man. My brother Myron, man. Shout out to Boxing Logic United. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, what'd you say, pugilism? What'd you say? Oh, that's blood. Good to see your face, champ. Yeah, man, that's blood, man. My brother, man. My brother. Well, hold on, man. He say, Leon has some real malice in that scene. Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Ain't nobody's better than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. Hey, hold on. Let's put it up one time. Boy, listen, bro. I advise you to smoke some of the stickiest of the icky when you watch this scene. When you watch this movie, bro. I advise you to do that. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, if you want to have a good laugh, boy, that shit right there. Hold on. We're going to pull it up. I got it now. I damn sure got it. I got it right here. Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. No one is bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. You know what I mean? They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Hey, bro. I got there, bro. Hold on, Leon was like, boy, I just got to show y'all the look on his face, boy. Bro, he had a look of disgust on his face. He was like, what y'all talking about getting rid of me? Man, you better sit your candy ass down some goddamn well. Y'all, hey, bro, hold on. Hey, hold on. Bro, listen. He said, great guest, coach. He said, can you get Showbiz on the show one of these days? I'll reach out to Showbiz. I'll reach out to the brother. Here you go right here. Hold on. Hold on. I'll reach out to the brother, man. Showbiz got good content. Here you go right here. Hold on. I gotta hit y'all with this. Before we go. Boy, I should have been more prepared, but don't worry about it. It's just out of the one thing about our show, we always just do some out of the spur of the moment type stuff over here. Hold on, bro. We gotta do this. Hold on. Cause I don't know if it's gonna be loud enough if I do it here. Hold on.
What happened to this damn group?
Here you go. Nah, it ain't gonna be loud enough. So let me. I gotta sync it up with the phone too. What in the hell? I gotta sync it up with the phone too. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Bear with the old boy for one moment. I got it right here now. I got so much shit saved on my Instagram, bro. I got so much shit. Oh, here you go right here. Here we go right here. Hold on. Here we go right here. Hold on, guys. There you go right here. Let's do this. Bro, the look, the vitriol. But that boy, he was studying ain't hot about this shit here, boy. Here you go right here. 1, 2. Let's take it off. But look at this shit right here.
What happened to this damn group? Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You rich. You can work it the way I do.
Hold Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. But hold on, let me turn it up right here.
They coming to see me. They coming to see the temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do. Stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do.
Boy, that's it right there, boy. Bro, the look he had on his face. What? Bro, just imagine what New Edition was going through with Bobby Brown. Just imagine what New Edition was going through with Bobby Brown. Just imagine Ralph Transvan. You got Ronnie DeVoe. You know, Ronnie DeVoe, he ain't really nobody, but he's the best dancer out of the group. Ronnie DeVoe. You got Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins. You see what I'm saying? You know, and Bobby got that one solo part on Mr. Telephone Man. Well, he ain't been the same since. I'm the kid. He ain't been the same since. Just imagine what they went through with Bobby Brown. Just imagine that. You see what I'm saying? Imagine what they went through with Bobby Brown. Just imagine that, bro. Bro, the man should have got a Oscar for that role right there. And they say that was improvisation. He improvised that. That wasn't even in the script. He just did that off the dome. Just, you know what I mean? That wasn't even in the script, though. Hey, go, man, come on, man. He say, they must got Leon's coffee order wrong for the city. This was Dick, man. Hey, bro, listen. Right now, if y'all want to talk about the system. The system is against us, against the people. The system is against us. Let's protest this. Let's protest Leon not getting an Oscar for this role right here. Shout out to Donald Banks for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, bro, just imagine. Hold on, guys. Just imagine, bro. You knew you Bobby Brown in New Edition. He said, "Hey, coach, 160 is my weight division." Hey, what you gotta say, man? Listen, we know 160, my brother Jermall Charlo weight division, so we know he gonna go ahead and clean it out, right?
I'm sorry. 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hey, man, listen, bro, I'm telling you, bro. But we got, boy, just imagine what they went through with Bobby Brown, boy. But you know, they went through some. Hey, if you look at that, the New Edition documentary, the miniseries they came out with, but they went through some hell with Bobby Brown, boy. The ego, just the ego alone, boy. Mr. Telephone Man, that's about it was produced and written by Ray Parker Jr. Ray Parker Jr. He originally wrote it for what the dude name? Junior Walker? Mr. Telephone Man was not originally sung by New Edition. It was written for Junior Walker. Junior Walker was the first one. That was the first time I heard it. Mr. Telephone Man. I think that's his name. Junior Tucker. Junior Tucker. Sorry about that. Junior Tucker, not Junior Walker. Junior Tucker. Junior Tucker was Ray Parker Jr. wrote that record for Junior Tucker. If you go back and do some research, you'll see Junior Tucker came out with it first, but it wasn't a hit. It was more melodic, more slow tempo like. And then if you listen to the original record and listen to New Edition, you'll see they hit all the notes kind of like what they sped it up a little bit, you know, the tempo. So yeah, just fun facts, You know what I mean? Carl Hansen, he say thanks. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, look up Junior Tucker, Mr. Telephone Man. Go on YouTube, type in Junior Tucker, Mr. Telephone Man, and you'll see his version came out first, but it wasn't a hit. It wasn't a hit. Who here? Who y'all talking about now? Oh, the Temptations miniseries. Yeah, man, the Temptations miniseries, man. Yes, sir, the Temptations miniseries. But that shit right there. No, I'm talking about the New Edition miniseries. Check out New Edition miniseries. You'll see they went through the same shit they went through with Bobby Brown. I mean, Bobby Brown, New Edition went through the same shit. They went through the same shit. Went through the exact same shit. We got to go ahead and see, man. We got to get our brother a Grammy. Joe Snuffy, he said, Coach, you smoking again? He said, what's this about Gervonta Davis taking over the division? His promoter got no faith in him. Come on now. You didn't listen to the content, brother, so you got to listen to it, my brother. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they jump out the window. You see what I'm saying, Joe Snuffy? But I'm saying they got an opportunity, you know what I mean, to really do some great things as long as they're willing to, you know, talk to his promoter and see can they make some things happen. You know, and I feel like they can do it. I feel like they can do it. It's just that if they're like you're saying right here though, you know, if the promoter is willing to do it, but I think if the fighters step up and say, hey, listen, man, we really want to make these fights that's going to really take our career to the next level as it relates to the greats. You know what I mean? I think they can do that. If that's what they want to do. If that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. Oh, we got the Angry Man in here. Angry Man, VA Money Group. What's going on, brother? We got the Angry Man in here, VA Money Group. What's going on with you, fam? What's up with you? Let's see. What you say, Cool Boy Curl? You say scary ass Charlo. And then this is the thing. If he moves up let's say what the last caller who called in from B-More. If he's right, let's say Charlo does move up to 168. He can't make 160 anymore. He moves up to 168. He got the Caleb Plant fight. He has the David Benavidez fight. And then he can be, I don't know how that'll work out. Because if he moves up, I'm gonna tell you something, dog. The way it's supposed to be, if he moves up to 168, he would automatically, well, you know what? I don't know. Because I was going to say he should become the mandatory for the WBC strap, right? But the WBC does what they want to do, and they do highly favor Canelo, so I don't know how that'll work out. But I'm saying if the brother did actually move up to 168, you know what I mean? He got some good fights up there that the fans would be willing to pay for. I know I pay for it. I know I pay for those fights. I pay for the Caleb Plant fight because I would love to see how that match up as well. Because I like the way Caleb Plant performed when he fought the boy from Mexico, Canelo. And then I like the way I would love to see either one of them fight David Benavidez as well. And then those fights would be very easy to be made because they're on the same side of the street, same promotional company. So there's no politics. The money will stay in-house. You don't have to pay neither fighter a lot of money. So I see a lot of Martin Ramos, what you say? You say Roland ain't no champion. No, Roland ain't no champion. Hell no. No, Roland ain't no champion. Roland Romero, as a matter of fact, Roland Romero ain't got shit. I just think he's just the number one guy. He's the number one guy on he's the mandatory. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all right quick. Let's go to WBA website. Let's go to the WBA website right quick. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all right now. Let's see. Let's look at their rankings. Let's look at their. Let's go to January. Let's go to January. Bear with me one moment, guys. We're gonna pull it up because I know the brother. It was some confusion about the belts. Here we go, right here. Here we go, right here, bro. Here we go, right here. Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA World Champion. George Kambosos is the WBA Super Champion. You see what I'm saying? He's a Super Champion. So the brother was saying that he thought he was the intern champion. Nah, Gervonta. So listen, as I said before, you know I got to tie my dog Trevor Bryan in there. Trevor Bryan is the WBA regular heavyweight champion, just like Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA regular lightweight champion. They both have the same regular belt. That's right. So now, if he's gonna be a champion, my dog Trevor Bryan is a champion. Just had to plug Trevor Bryan in there. We know we team Trevor Bryan over here. Hey, but all bullshit aside though. And then of course, so what it is Roland Romero is the number one guy. So what they did was the WBA, they mandated this fight between Roland Romero and Tank Davis. Both of these guys just so happen to be signed to Mayweather Promotions. So it's a very easy fight to be made and same side of the street. So, but I feel like that Tank could be 28. When is his birthday? When is his birthday? He'll be 28 this year. And he won that title back in 2019. So yeah, I think it's possible. I think it's possible. And I really believe that. I think it's possible. I think they can do that. I think they can really do that if they really press that fight. And Roland Romero, he don't have a belt. Carl Hansen, he say fast, coach. Trevor Bryan, the crab crusher. Hey, y'all gonna stop hating on Trevor Bryan too. No, hey, listen, moderators. Anybody hate on Trevor Bryant, block him. I didn't fucking with y'all. I didn't fucking with y'all, man. Hey, any slick talk, any Trevor Bryant slick talk will not be tolerated at New Media Today USA Boxing. We don't tolerate any Trevor Bryant slick talk. None. He said they need to eliminate the super champion belt though. For the lineage of the belt. Bryan should fight Joshua, Usyk winner. Throw that super title in the trash. Yeah, you know what? Hey, Smith and West, that super belt in the heavyweight division. I think it was created, brother, back in 2001, I think. 2001. I think they created that belt for Lennox Lewis. 2000 or 2001, somewhere up in there. Somewhere up in there, like 21 years ago. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. So, yeah, I see what you're saying, though. You know, these sanctioning bodies, this how they get money, though. This how they getting money. So, as I said right here, like he'll be able to do a lot of stuff like this is what they mandated. And then shit, this is what I think. Okay, they got Lomachenko right here, number 3. Michael Rivera, Miguel Vasquez. Teofimo's not here anymore, so we know Teofimo moved up. William Cepeda, you know what I mean? So I wonder which one of these guys. Damn, I didn't know Ricky Burns. Now Ricky Burns still boxing. I wonder which one of these guys are. Probably got to look and see. Look at the PBC roster, find out which one of these guys are going to be PBC fighters. Of course, we know Teofimo and Lomachenko or not, but we know Roland Romero is. So yeah, if they keep it in house, just keep everything in house. They're gonna probably make sure that they fighters that's with their company get in the top 10, and that's pretty much how they're gonna do it. But I feel like they can really, really take it to the next level. If they choose to. Shout out to Donald Banks.
I'm sorry. 160 is my weight division.
I want to unify. I want to unify. I'm pole pimping like I'm doing with that. Shout out to Donald Banks for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Roland is a WBA intern champ. He's Tank Mando. Yeah, he is Tank Mando. But the intern champ. What did you say? The intern champ. What you say, Carm? AJ will bash Trevor Bryant's head in. I'm rolling with the American heavyweight champion of the world. As a matter of fact, you know what, Carm, you don't piss me off. Carm, you don't piss me off now. You don't piss me off now. Now, and still, here we go. I know you. I'm gonna convert you, Carm. You've been right. Yeah, you've been hating. You've been hating on Trevor Bryant for a whole year now. Ever since I've been talking about him. You see my dog, WBA world champion, USA. There you go, right there. That's him. And we fixing to go to the UK, beat this boy right here, Daniel Dubois. He said he wanted some of that Trevor Bryant smoke. So we gonna go to the UK, whoop him up right quick. Go ahead and put them paws on him. Then we gonna let's see. Anybody in the top 10 can get that smoke from Trevor Bryant. Anybody in the top 10 can get that smoke. Anybody want it, they can get it. As a matter of fact, we're going to take it a step further, Carm. Know how much you love my dog, Trevor Bryant. Know how much you love him. We're going to take it a step further. Hold on. The Dream. Trevor the Dream Bryant from Albany, New York. We finna pull him up right now. It's my dog right here. Baddest mofo. One of the baddest heavyweights in boxing right now. Currently. And here you go right here. Chill. Here go my dog.
Real champ back in the gym.
Chill.
Yo, listen.
Chill. Look at you.
But you're gonna see something different from the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Wait till next fight, you're gonna see.
Uh-huh.
The champ done told you already. You're gonna see so how long?
Yeah.
How long, champ?
Yeah.
Yeah. The gym already, champ.
Yeah. Chill.
The gym already. Yo, listen.
Yeah.
I respect all y'all.
Yeah.
But you're gonna see something different from the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, what he say?
Wait till next fight, you're gonna see.
Yeah. You heard the champ.
Champ done told you already. You're gonna see so how long? Not long, champ.
Yeah, hey, Carm, you heard what he said. Y'all gonna see something different from the champ.
Real champ.
Yeah, man. Hey, Carm, you gonna see something different from the champ. Hey, Smith and West, what you say? He said, at least homie would get a nice payday out of it. Don King can promote that fight too. Yeah. Listen. You see the champ. And hold on, let's go. Look at that. Woo, look at that. But hey, look at that mean look. Serene. Look, hey, sis, look at this. Look how mean my dog looking. Look very intimidating right there. See how intimidating he look? Look how friendly Daniel Dubois look. Daniel Dubois looking real friendly. You already know what time it is. Look at that killer. That's a look of a killer right there. And he got the belt around his waist. That's the champ there. That's the champ. That's the champ right there. As a matter of fact, he's a unified heavyweight champion too. He's a unified heavyweight champion. Y'all, a lot of y'all didn't know that. He got a couple of Reggie belts on top of the Reggie belt. You know. Here you go, man. Here you go. Look, Green Eye Species say, I'm supporting our trouble. Carl Shottery. What you say? Trouble the creamy center Brian. Oh, there you go, hating. There you go, hating. Hating on the champ. 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 You heard my dog, champ. You heard my dog. The only thing, hey, check this out. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Who is the American heavyweight champion of the world? Who is the heavyweight champion of the world in America? That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. That's it. As a matter of fact, let's go to my other dog. You know my other dog, Johnny Rice. Let's go to Johnny Rice right quick. You know, we rock with Johnny Rice now. We rock with Johnny Rice over here. You know what I mean? We rock with Johnny Rice over here. My dog, Johnny Rice, he doing this thing right now, man. He getting ready for a fight. Where my dog, Johnny Rice at? He got my dog right here.
They forcing me to spar today.
Here go my dog. Hold on, Johnny Rice, where you at, baby? Where my dog Johnny Rice at? Johnny Rice doing this thing. He got a whole lot of Here you go. This is my dog Johnny Rice right there. See my dog right there, putting them paws on, buddy. All paws. Bap, look at that. Bap, look at them paws right there. All paws. That's what Johnny Rice do. There you go right there. There go my dog Johnny Rice. Hey man, beat the brace off her coffee. Not beat the. Here go the rematch right here. Tell me something. New Year's match coffee. Okay. Here you go right here at the Hard Rock. That's what my dog. Bap, bap. 2 piece right down there. 2 piece right down the middle. Here you go. Watch out. Bap, bap. 2 piece right down the middle. There you go. Bap. Ooh. Bap, bap. 2 piece right down the middle, boy. That's what I'm saying. Bap, bap. He got a mean 2 piece now. Mean 2 piece. Yeah, man. That's my dog there, man. That's my dog there, man. We got Johnny Rice and Trevor Bryan. We got Jared Anderson too. We do got Jared Anderson. I disagreed with him when he was talking about King Kong Ortiz on that fight too. Hey, here you go. Hey, remember this here? He listened to the sizzle. He listened to the sizzle. Oh man, this nigga listened to the sizzle, man. I don't look at the cooking pork chops. I'm talking about them lamb chops. Oh man, look here, man. You see my dog. Listen to the sizzle, man. You see my dog, Johnny Rice, boy. As a matter of fact, we gonna make that match happen. Johnny Rice versus my dog Trevor Bryan for the heavyweight championship of the world, the WBA heavyweight championship of the world. I think we can make that happen. Hey, Smith and West, I think we can make that happen. He talking about they was lamb chops. No, them were pork chops, bro. Them wasn't no damn lamb chops. Yes, the brother was eating swine. He said he ain't want no smoke with the Hebrews and the Assalamu Alaikum niggas. He said he want no smoke with them. He said we all love them killers over here. We sending y'all our best champion. We sending y'all our best champion to the UK. You know, he say that's how I was by the end of that fight. Hey, listen, we sending y'all our best, the best that we got to the UK. In the heavyweight division, well, really the best we got is Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson, we got him sitting in the cut. He is gonna be the new the future heavyweight champion of the world, Jared Anderson. So I ain't even talking about him. But I'm talking about right now, we're gonna send y'all one of our Scud missiles over there. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? We're gonna send y'all one of our Scud missiles. That's what we're gonna send y'all our best over there. You know what I mean? So we already know they dug it. Cool Boy Curry say lamb chops. Man, come on. Cool Boy trying to be funny. Hey, Cool Boy trying to be funny. Slim Reaper, what's going on, Slim Reaper? What you say? He said, hey, oh, you're talking to VA Money. You have a channel, right? I haven't looked it up. But the night you rain, coach, you were in your car for a while. Back, I thought I recognized your face. Do you have a channel? I don't know. He might have one. He might have one. Baltimore, what you say? Baltimore Ortiz versus Martin did 25,000. No, I did less than 25,000. Ain't nobody buy that shit. Ain't nobody buy that shit at all. It did less than 25,000. Kane, what you say, fam? He say Dubois is the champ material. Dubois is champ material. Don't sleep on him for losing to Joyce. Joyce in his prime could give any fighter, any top 5 fighter a beating, in my opinion. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with your opinion. I'm riding with my fellow countrymate, Trevor Bryan. That's what I'm riding with. I'm riding with my fellow countrymen. Anna Lee, what you say? Who you got? Serrano or Taylor? I'm picking Serrano. That's what I'm picking. Picking Serrano. And I know that Katie Taylor she's all that in a bag of chips, but I'm picking Serrano. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be the underdog. I'm rolling with Serrano on this one. I'm rolling with Serrano. You know, I know it's against conventional wisdom, but that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Just being honest with you. Alex, what you say, fam? You say trail like heavyweight. You say trail like heavyweight in my weight division. Hey man, listen, boy, y'all. What you say? Carl, what you say? He said, "Hey, coach, Martinez missed weight again." Yeah, but I think he made it. He ended up making it though. He missed weight twice, and then I think he ended up making it. From what I've seen, from what they posted right here, he ended up making the weight. Boxing is which one it is? He ended up making the weight, bro. He ended up making the weight right here. I'm gonna show it to you right quick. Right here, they ended up saying it was breaking. It was breaking too. Hold on, let me see. Can we refresh it? He said Gonzalez makes weight. Martinez over limit on second attempt. Oh, Martinez over. Oh, I thought, oh yeah. You know what? Nah, you know what? I thought he made the weight the second time. Oh. I thought he had made the weight the second time, fam. Damn, I know Martinez, Gonzalez made the weight. I thought he made the weight the second time. Damn, he failed it again? Oh, snap. Are they going to give him time to lose weight? Hey, Carla, are they going to give him time to lose weight? I think they're going to give him time to lose weight, right? I know, as a matter of fact, I think they're going to give him time to lose weight. Hold on, let me see something. Let's look at this article right here. Let's see. Let's see, the reigning flyweight champ, 16.5 pounds. Martinez will be fine. Martinez will be fine. Payable to Gonzalez over the professional weight class. All right, in his final. Oh, his first attempt. As of Friday morning, the fight was in jeopardy of being canceled. The fight is currently scheduled to headline a DAZN telecast Saturday evening from San Diego, California. Okay, Gonzalez was originally due to face the Leno WBA junior bantamweight champ. Francisco. Okay. So he took the fight 6-week notice. Okay. I think they had it in this article too, bro. Carl, hold on, my brother. Martinez was not well received by Gonzalez extended camp. Okay. Gonzalez received support from the WBC, who has offered his diamond belt. And they got a franchise belt down there. He said that is now only at stake for Gonzalez, though unlikely to be immediately enforced, even with a win. Estrada is already ordered to face WBA World Junior Bantamweight champ. Okay, Franco. Okay, Martinez. Damn, so... Oh, here you go right here. The remaining 17 fighters. Oh, they got 17 fighters on the card? They got a lot of fighters on that card. Hey, Smith & West, they got a lot of fighters on that card, bro. He said the remaining 17 fighters on the card, including Gonzalez, all did their job at the scale. The ceremonial weigh-in will take place 1 p.m. local time, live on the DAZN at which point boxingscene.com will report the rest of the weights. I wonder if they're gonna allow him to make it up. Boxing, what you say, hey Myron, what you say, my brother? He said they can only give 2 hours. They can only give 2 hours, right? Bro, I don't even know. What you say, Smith & West? He say that's what I said, coach. Like, damn, how long is that fight? Yeah, 17. They got 17 fights on that card. All of them not going to be on TV though. All of them fights not going to be on TV. Smith & West. You know how they have like the prelims that they show, and then they have like the main undercard prelims. All of those fights not going to be. Well, it's going to be on the DAZN. Yeah, it's going to be on the DAZN. So yeah, it's going to be on the DAZN. Carl, what you say? He said, yeah, he loses a percentage of his purse. Yeah. They still should let the fight go. If Chocolatito if you don't have a problem with it, they still should let the fight go. Just let the fight go anyways if you don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Because I think he moved up in weight. They should just let the fight go, in my opinion. I'm hoping so anyways. They should just let the fight go. Just find them and let the fight go. You know what I mean? But then, Boston Logic, he said, get in that sauna. Get in that sauna, yeah. They should just let the fight go. They should just let the fight go. Let them go ahead and fight. with 17 prelims. They got prelims for the yeah, they got prelims for the prelims, for real though. They got prelims for the prelims. Carl, what you say? Chocolatito said he'll still fight for the fans. Yeah, that's good. If Chocolatito don't have a problem with it, that's fine. If he don't have a problem with it, that's good. That's real good, bro. I'm happy to hear that. Because we still should be able to get a good fight out of that. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man, we're going to wrap the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. We're going to go live tomorrow, guys. We're going to go live tomorrow, man. More than likely, we're going to go live tomorrow. Just be on the lookout for the alerts.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Let's give everybody a round of applause who called and just give him a shout out. Shout out to Quan from Tampa calling in, Tampa Bay representing. He was on the Obama phone, but shout out to my brother. Shout out to Nick from Alabama, Jay from Cali, Thomas from Seattle, M1 from the Bronx, BX in the building, Santiago from San Diego, Jerry from Tampa, Tampa's in the building, Major Key from Orlando, Baltimore Rack from B-More. Shout out to my brother Blood, boxing, retro boxing, the documentaries. Y'all please go subscribe to both channels. That's my brother right there.
Coming to see you, Otis.
That's my brother right there, man. Right here in the FLA with the old boy. We're gonna meet up next month. We're gonna meet up this month. We're gonna meet up this month. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to my brother, man, Smith and West. Shout out to Carl Hansen. Shout out to my brother Myron, retro boxing, the documentaries. Salute to Boxing Logic United. My brother Myron over there, man. Salute to my good brother over there, man. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Salute to the Queen Arlette. Salute to the Queen Lisa Bales. My brother Carl Hansen. Dr. Paul Evans in the building. Salute to Ava. Salute to my brother Smith and West from Detroit. Shout out to Con Shonery. Shout out to Carl Hansen once again. Shout out to my trolls and my haters who love coming over here. They love coming over here. Y'all, y'all are some losers. Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all hate me, but you love coming over here. I don't like you. Just know I don't like you, but you guys are jokes to me. Remember that. No matter how big, small, tall you is, doesn't matter to me. You're a joke. And you'll be over here tomorrow like you always do. Because you love me, baby. Shout out to Anna Lee. Shout out to Kane Dingle. Dingle Boxing. Shout out to who else we have? Cool Boy Curry. Shout out to Reese Max, Slim Reaper. No say. Shout out to you. Alex Corona. Shout out to my brother Hector Garcia, Big Heck. Shout out to the Queen Lisa, Little Green Eyes P. Shout out to who else we have in the building. My brother Mark Nash, he was here. Salute to my brother there, man. Who else we had in the building today, man? Shout out to my brother Cassidy. I think he was here. The Queen Karma Serene. Let's see. The Queen Karma Serene. As I said before, shout out to my main man Donald Banks, who was here. Joe Snuffy. Salute to you. Shout out to ED13. So and listen, salute to anybody who hate me, can't stand my guts, who feels some type of way about me. Salute to you guys. They're here with you. I give two fucks about you. Remember that, and always come on over and say what's up to your old boy. Anybody who want to threaten me, call in anytime. 530-494-9636. You can reach me on Instagram. Send your threats there digitally, of course. You can also send your threats to Twitter as well. And remember, I am a troll. You cannot troll better than me. I promise you, I am one of the best. I've learned from the best, okay? And shout out to Jeff Lucietta as well. Other than that, that's it. This is that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. New Media Today, USA, Bizoxing in the motherfucking building. We holla at y'all, man. And you know how we do it, man. We see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't meet me there, beat me there. No, we're going to cover the fights. So we see you guys tomorrow around fight time. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.